All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Hold on now. I got,
Oh, I
I got.
see it now.
Yeah, you see it now. Let's see.
Mm.
Okay. I don't know where I went.
Station now. If you it's your first time, don't be. Now you can't go to messing with stuff now.
Um.
You froze though.
Yeah, she froze like a
Okay.
motherfucker.
Um.
No sudden movements. You know, the internet don't move so fast on y'all side. Let's see.
Let's see.
I'm on
Okay.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you on Wi-Fi tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Who's calling in? Oh, she, where everybody go?
You can't see me?
Uh-uh. There you go. Okay, we got. I got you. I got y'all both in now.
That's what's up.
Let's see. Let's see. Let me refresh this. Come on, computer. Boy, when I tell y'all, it's been a hell of a day today. Jeez, Louise.
Tell me about it.
Oh, come on. Don't do me like that. All right, all right. There we go. There we go. Uncle Bruno in the building. What's going on, man? All
Hey,
right.
Bruno. I like Uncle Bruno.
Hey, Uncle Bruno, the man.
Don't you know?
No, that's the Midwest. Uncle Bruno from up north. He from New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he from New
Okay.
Hampshire.
It's probably still snowing up there.
Knowing him, you know what I'm saying. Knowing where he at, it probably is in Lake Winnipesaukee. All right, let me give me a sip. Draft. I ain't ate all day, man. So you got to bear with me tonight, man.
Man, you do your thing, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, y'all. So let's get this thing popping. Let's get some music. Oh man, I done tripped out. Okay, yeah. Weekend recap. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get this thing going. Hey,
Hey.
hey. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, man? Another Wednesday night. Another Wednesday night, man, with my boy Back Dreezy the Magnificent. And we got a special
What's up?
guest in the building, Stacie, aka BARB. You know what I'm
Hey.
talking about?
What they be stand for?
BARB. You know what I'm
What
saying? I
they
know
stand
I know some of y'all don't know what the BARB means, but that's badass red bone coming down, you know what I'm
for?
saying, in the building.
Hello.
Draft,
Yo,
what's going on, man?
man, I'm chilling, man. Just making it do what it do, bro. Having a beautiful week, doing what I do, working as we speak. We got my sister Barb on the line, man. So we gonna have a good show, man.
See, Bob got the sun behind her, you know what I'm saying? She's just letting y'all know she's a ray of sunshine tonight.
I am.
You know what I'm
I
saying? She
am.
she had to go sit in the car. That was the only place of peace for her.
Some quiet.
Stacie, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the show,
I'm great. Let's hop on into it. We got the sneaker ball coming up Friday. Who coming? Everybody. Right?
man. Hey,
Sneaker ball
so,
Sunday, Santa Squad Saturday. It's gonna be a fun filled weekend.
so what's the deal? What's the deal with the sneaker ball?
What you mean? What's the deal? We
How
gonna
did
look
they?
cute.
How did the sneaker ball come about? Because I see a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is when, like when Backdraft them, they do their little weekend thing. You know what I'm saying? You got those people that imitate. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen a couple of imitations of a sneaker
Uh-oh.
ball. What's popping with that?
So I think we kind of came along with SQ is kind of, and I don't want all of the women on the set are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ladies.
Hmm.
But when these great minds of statuettes queens get together, we try to think of something like fill the void on the set because we all kind of girly. We all come from you know, doing other stuff and not motorcycling. So our brain just works just a little bit outside the box. So when we saw that the set didn't have this, we was like, let's bring this to because it's like two worlds colliding.
All right. So y'all, so just so that we're clear, you guys are a social club.
We are a social club. Our
No one in the club actually owns a motorcycle. Don't even think about it.
no, I've thought about it, but no, I don't own. I don't
Okay.
own. We don't own motorcycles, and unfortunately, we ain't on the back of them either.
So, okay. So, um, what got you into this? The social club side of it.
Well, my sister, my president, phenomenal, April Washington. She kind of this was an idea in her brain. You know, I'm
No, no.
supporting
What
her.
got? No, I get. What got you into it though?
I'm telling you.
Well. Okay. You right. I interrupted. I apologize. Backdraft. You got to start spanking my hand on that one.
All right, man.
Let her talk.
What's gonna be fun?
Let her
It's gonna
talk.
be funny tonight, boy.
Go ahead, Barb. I apologize for interrupting you.
No worries. I'll excuse that.
I
So
haven't
yeah,
eaten.
she had this thought in her brain. You know, always coming from different organization. We're visiting stuff. I always heard about things on the set, and it was never my cup of tea because I like doing a million other things. But her vision of ladies getting together um, on a set was a little bit different. You know, the community service part, the camaraderie part of it, the not just the partying side of it.
Hmm.
You know, us just getting together, supporting women, and actually being that beacon of like what we wanted to see.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Draft. You got anything you want to ask him?
Nah, man. Yes. So, where are you from? No, I'm fucking with you. Hey, nah,
Now,
man. What?
I said I'm from
I'm
Oak Cliff.
actually, yeah, she's from Oak Cliff, but I'm actually looking forward to it, man. Friday, man. Just to piggyback on what Stacy said, man, she's right. I'm like I said, I've been on set 12 years, and before I think this is the first time the sneaker bar was brought to the set by Statues Queens. Anybody out there? If we wrong, correct us. I don't think so.
Right.
But the thing about it is, it's a different, it's a different vibe, it's a different feel. You're gonna see a bunch of ladies with not only just some badass sneakers on, but some badass outfits. You know what I'm saying? Just bringing a different vibe to the set. I mean, most people stigmatize social clubs. Most people categorize social clubs. They and say they this type of woman, they that type of woman. But with my sisters, I'm a little partial, so I'm gonna let her do all the talking about Statues Queens. But they're on another level, a whole other level. And I guarantee you that anybody that comes out to any of their functions, whether it's a sneaker ball, whether it's the trunk or treat, or whether it's their anniversary when they have one, you're gonna see different faces. You're gonna see a
Definitely.
nice array of young, huh?
I said definitely.
Yeah, you're gonna see a different faces. You're gonna see a nice array of young ladies and young men, adults come together and have a good time. Like my sister say, she likes to be around the boys. So you gonna see.
She ain't
I
scared to come
love.
outside.
Yeah, I'm outside and I love the boys. I do. Hey boys. Hey boys.
And that's BARB.
Uh huh.
If y'all are asking, you know what I'm saying. So all right. So look. So check this out. So we got the sneaker ball this weekend. Also we got Family
201
Squad
Executive
this weekend.
Way, DeSoto,
Oh.
Texas.
Okay. Oh, you throwing out the address and stuff. Okay.
That's what I said.
So look, the reason why I want to bring everybody on, I want everybody to get the opportunity to come on. If you got a weekend going on, you know what I'm saying. This is the place to be. Of course, drafting and I, man, we're on the set. So you know what I'm saying. We want to introduce set shit to the community. You know what I'm saying, to the public. You know what I'm saying, because it's not just what I'm saying? I don't always rock my my gear, my threads or whatever. But yeah, I'm a star player, man, for forever. You know what I mean? Draft with DT Mob, and here we got Barb. with statues queens. So we want to make sure that everybody has some type of representation. You know what I'm saying? And from what I understand, these statues queens, man. Look, let me tell you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Y'all done brought some looks to the set, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. Y'all got some queens out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that it ain't none in other facets, but man, I mean, when you have such an abundance of beauty, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I
it's a
think
little different.
Yeah, I think all of my sisters are very, very, very beautiful, and not only physically, mentally. They're very intellectual. Everybody bossed up in some kind of way. That's why I love the ladies of statuesque queens. We all got something going on, not just jobs, not just side hustles. We got some things, some things.
Them things is thinging.
Man, them things is things. You hear me? It's good. But I genuinely love like everybody. I genuinely rock with everybody. And all of the women on the set, like absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. Kudos. Not that we reinvented the wheel or anything, but we just out here trying to find our lane to be in because it ain't no traffic, you
Right,
know?
right. So let me ask you a question, Barb. Maybe not a question. Let me make a statement. Now, I seen you guys have been out the last couple of two with choosing. Shout out to y'all, man, for popping up. You know what I'm saying? Pulling up, supporting that whole thing, right? Now is this something just because y'all got an event, or will we see y'all outside of this? Will y'all continue to support the Two Wheel Tuesday after y'all's event? Because I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a dog y'all ass out if y'all don't show up to no more Two Wheel Tuesdays at y'all event.
And I'm gonna come snatch your microphone out that goddamn computer. No, this will be an ongoing thing. I've been a supporter of Derek the Upgrade Bolden for years now, and yeah, I like everything you're doing. Keep doing it. You're an amazing, amazing soul. And Star Player, shout out to you guys starting this Two Wheel Tuesday, keeping the motorcycling together. Absolutely amazing. But yes, you will see us out, and it's not just for this. It will be, and I've been to Two Wheel Tuesdays before, and I ain't had nothing to promote.
Right, right. But I mean, I'm saying collectively. Backdraft, you know where I'm at with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know you. Yeah.
We don't want
Well,
you guys to be that stigma. Oh, they're only coming out because they got an event. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, but let me say this on that right quick. And just we go through this. We used to go through the same
Right.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
That my thing is everywhere you go in the city. Well, see, this is the issue that things. This is the thing that people get misconstrued. I don't expect to see a social club at motorcycle shit. You know what I'm saying? But I expect to see social clubs as social club shit because they're a social club. They're not a motorcycle club. So when they make the extra mile, like Statues Queens, like a few others, I can name a few other social clubs. That's
Mm-hmm.
always supporting it,
Right.
motorcycle stuff. When they make that extra mile, it only makes it better for them because at the end of the day, I can't say, and I'm just not saying them because they're my sisters, but I can't say they be everywhere. They go to, you're going to see a few of them, a couple of them everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Now, you're going to have some people that simply because they can't get with their agenda, can't get with their program, that's going to hate. You're going to always have haters, but if you don't have haters, you ain't popping. So, I
Right.
mean, but at the same time, yeah, I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? A lot of organizations come out only when it's time for their event. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't think that this is, and literally, I'm literally on the outside looking in when I say this because I
Mm-hmm.
think a lot of people misconstrue it as thinking that um, um, since Statues Queens is on the DT Mob that we run all their business, we do that. We don't do that at all. They have their own set of offices, they have their own leadership, they have their own itinerary, their own agendas.
Right. Right.
Uh, I can
Oh, we lost draft.
What happened?
Hey man, that's just draft, man. He be doing too much move. He be moving too much. You know what I'm saying? He know his Wi-Fi can't keep up with him. You know what I'm saying? See this the whole thing, man. And I've been through this. I've been through
Uh,
this with the internet shit. You can't be doing too much when your Wi-Fi ain't that strong.
sit
Now,
still.
now he
Put the
came on here. Now look, Stacie, he came on here talking about how you on Prime Code. You know what I'm saying? You on your Prime Code. Now look who on and look who off.
That's why I had to get on there and just sit on down. Let me get somewhere. Look, no hands, no hands. I
Yeah.
ain't doing hands.
So look, let me shout out people that's done popped on. You know what I'm saying? We got Lindsay Moore. Like if I don't know your set name, I'm calling you by the name, and I might know your set name, but I'm calling you whatever name on the screen.
She's
Lindsay Moore.
she's a member of SQ. She
Oh,
lives in Houston.
okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me get Draft back on, man, so that he don't feel left out. I,
Goddamn. Well, I guess I got the prime code phone.
yeah,
My
you got
bad.
the
Shit.
prime code phone. All right, so
Cole,
we got Lindsay Moore, we got Mr. Suge Rashad Walk in the building, we got Yolanda Green Fuller, you know what I'm saying, in the building.
Cole,
You know what I'm saying? We got Pat Reese in the building. We got Tammy Guns in the building. You know what I'm
come on,
saying? We got
come
Spencer
on,
Black Sharpie, Miss Tasha
come
Chambers in the building, and Nancy.
on, Ty.
Welcome to the show. What's going on? Crystal in the building. You know what I'm saying? We just man, we got a bunch of people. Charlotte Jackson in the building. We just man, look man, we just in the man. We just got a bunch of people in the building. I just want to say thank y'all for coming on, man, tuning in. And yes, Nancy, we got a woman in the building, and don't get it twisted. Just because she a woman, don't mean that y'all safe. You know what I'm saying? Don't that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
We
out
got
here, okay?
we got a woman on here so that you guys have a voice, so that when we go to talking crazy and reckless, you know what I'm saying? We got a woman on here that can kind of calm us down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, yeah, I
Oh,
got you.
okay, Crystal. Time out. Her name is Time Out. What's up, Miss McGee? Miss
Hey,
McGee, Miss Gigi. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Gigi. I can't got my glasses on. You know, I'm about to get these things prescribed, though. I'm about to stop wearing these dark ass things.
you saying our SQ, they gonna show up and you gonna see different ladies, different, just different. Different. Everybody coming on, adding to. We add value. That's the difference between statue's queen. We gonna add value. We gonna help you out in your life. Come on.
So you mean to tell me that all these new women that are popping up on this
Hmm.
show today are all SQ?
You better know that.
And you mean to tell me that we couldn't get this many SQs on when me and Backdraft is on here spilling our guts out on this screen?
Yeah, that's what I said.
So you telling me,
Uh huh.
without the shadow of a doubt, that you
That's
the
what
only reason why SQ showing up right now?
I'm not saying that, but I am
I
saying the
think that I think that's what I'm seeing. Backdraft. I, you,
the
you
Mm.
got you got my
I'm
back
saying
on this. Backdraft can't get this many SQs on.
no, he can't. But one can.
Backdraft,
Like,
you can't get this many SQs on, man.
Shit, obviously not.
God, look, hold up. At least you get a couple of DT miles on, man. Where my star players at, man? God damn, where my star players at, man?
you got teacher in the building. Teacher in the building.
So look, man. So y'all know, Stacie, you know, you've been checking out the show for a little time now. You've come from one of the other shows that we was popping off on, and
3.
you know what I'm talking about. So what's the difference between what you've seen with these other shows that other guys have tried to put on than what Backdraft and I are trying to achieve right now? And this is
I
not a mark on anybody else's show, but I want to know from a woman's perspective, you know, do we in Backdraft go too far? I mean, have we not touched on the right topics when we formulate our opinions? Is it not, you know what I'm saying, kosher?
I think what you and Dre, I'm sorry, I've been knowing Backdraft for so forgive me, Backdraft, if I go
What up,
between
Kush?
Dre and Backdraft, but I've been knowing Dre for a long, long, long time. A long time. Elementary school, long time. Even though we're not the same age. I'm 21. Okay, don't get it twisted. But I and it's completely not funny, but it's okay. Uh, what Dre, what you the upgrade and Dre bring to this whole podcast thing is realness. That's what people are missing. You know, you want to touch on things and just because Dre's married or just because you're single, like you guys have different views about different stuff and you've lived before. You
Right.
know, and you got an honest opinion about things, and you ain't scared to say nothing. And I really like. I really, really like when you get high and when Dre get drunk. He's I'm here. I'm here for. I can't wait to see it. So about 9 o'clock, I be looking. Dre gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna die. And that's
Back,
when you know the show just getting started.
backdraft. Where you
Yeah.
drink it, man?
Where you
Say,
drunk
man,
at? And
okay, so I don't drink anymore. So, uh,
what?
Hold on. What?
nah, bro, I don't drink anymore. I don't even drink sodas anymore.
I'm off sodas too,
I
bro.
I drink water. I may have a ginger ale.
You know
For
that
the I
soda,
may
right?
have Yeah, but I may have one drink. But other than that, I don't do it. So I had to just make some lifestyle changes, and that was one of them. So I might
Oh,
have them every now and then, but right now I'm not having them. No, I'm not.
so you mean to say we
Well,
ain't
guess what,
fixing to get
Stacie? I ain't gonna disappoint you.
smoke every day?
No, I mean I'm gonna do. Goddamn it, I am still backdraft the motherfucking magnificent. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna do
No,
what I do.
I know
What's up, White Stacy? White Stacy in the building.
White Stacy, that said White Stacy.
they
God
said.
damn.
I'm the
Say,
black sheep.
Black Stacy. Am I wrong? It's White Stacy, right? Cause we always had two Stacies. We had a White Stacy and a Black Stacy.
And then you can't say the pink one because both of us pink. So
You're a little paper sack. You're a little bit more paper sack. Like maybe not paper sack, but like the new Albertson bag, or the new
I'll
the new plastic bag. You kind of plastic bag brown.
take that. I'll take that because I
Yeah.
always wanted to be dark. I was drinking coffee since I was about 2. 'Cause I wasn't black like Big Mama, but it's okay. It didn't work, but that's fine. I'll take that. But yeah, it's black Stacy and white Stacy.
Yeah. So, oh man, we got Jules in the building. We got
Hey,
excuse me, Big Sam. What's going on, man? Hey,
I
Push. We
love
got the
Big
Raw
Sam.
Dogs in the building. Man, I just want to give all y'all the hand claps, man. Millions. She said you million bag brown.
That's fine. Long as you say brown, I'm fine.
All right, Drought.
Yo,
Talk to me, man. What you got interested, man? You know what? I be watching these goddamn TikTok and Instagram videos, and
hmm
you know people. What I want both of y'all's take on these pranks, right? So I seen a prank where the chick was up under the covers pretending to give somebody some head, and the boyfriend came in, had a case of water, and threw it on her goddamn ass.
Yeah,
How far are these people going with these fucking pranks, man?
everybody want to be internet famous. Everybody wants something for nothing, just to be funny, just to be whatever. Because that instant gratification is something else.
So
yeah, not.
go
I
ahead,
just
Dre.
think that they just some of them go too far, dude. I mean, it's like this is one guy. How they say, "Well, I'm on the phone, I'm talking on the phone." You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't know, man. I haven't had a prank like those played on me in a long time. This shit can't. It can be funny somewhere, but then that shit'll piss you off, man. Because especially that kind of prank. This motherfucker, see, you gotta be careful with that kind of shit. Because this motherfucker's around here getting killed behind that kind of shit.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You walk in the room and you see that shit, you finna bust a bitch head open. I'm just being honest, I'll bust a nigga head open with or whatever it is. That's just not a good prank, dude. I would never play a
Right,
prank like that.
right.
That's how you ain't messing with no old Cliff nigga. He gonna shoot first. He gonna shoot first.
But see that's the whole thing though, right? You got people that can take a joke, and people like, bro, don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude that was dressed up in the Arabic stuff, and leaving the bag and running. That dude got shot.
Mm,
Really?
Yes. The dude, I'm
Okay.
Tyrone. I'm Tyrone, and I'm here to fuck you. He got shot.
wow.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to know, from you two, like, man, at some point, these pranks are going too far. Just like old boy that goes in the that's in the store, and I think it was he pushed some up against an Asian guy, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't see you there." That Asian was fit to beat his ass. I, I'm
Yeah,
telling y'all, man, y'all better raise up out these motherfucking pranks. Somebody gonna pop on y'all for real.
oh yeah, for real.
Man,
That-
that's just like going to the gas station. I went to the gas station last night. He wasn't even no prank, man. Dudes just walk up. This is what I hate. I hate when motherfuckers walk up to you at the gas station. Now, me personally, when I'm at the gas station, I'm pumping gas and looking at my surroundings. But I hate when motherfuckers walk up to you, excuse me, sir. I already know what it is. And you know I'm a real giving person. But it's like, do you have 75 cents? I'm trying to get to Mesquite. Man, get your ass out of with that shit. You can't go in the store and get enough for 75 motherfucking cents. So and I hate that shit, bro. Just tell me the truth. Just be honest with me. Then them pranks and shit, man. I don't. I just think that it was one dude, man. He was playing a prank on TikTok, and he got hit in the face so goddamn hard, bro. I think that would have been it for me. I mean, but like Bob said, these cats want to be internet famous and they're doing the thing. Just like that big dude that be dancing and shit. What's his name? Big Groove.
Oh, the,
oh
the
yeah,
He
muscle
a
dude.
real
the
yeah, the
muscle
big
one.
muscle dude. He just
Mm.
he just looks so he just dude. I mean, I'm like, God damn, my nigga. And you know what? It's almost like borderline hate. It's not hate, but it's like, boy, I'm like, dude, this. But they love him. You know what I'm saying? They love him. They love him, and the people like what he do. But it's mostly white folks. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because you can't walk up and Sweet George Brown start dancing like that. You know what I'm
No,
saying? So yeah, you gonna get your ass cussed out in there, man. Sit your big ass down somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
is it a
you know.
difference? So do we live two separate lives? We have a black side and a white side.
hmm
Is that a
Hell
real
yeah.
thing? Is that a real thing?
it is.
Why is that a real thing? Why is it a black side and a white side?
Come
Yeah.
on, bro.
Hey,
Come on, bro. You
man,
know why
hey,
the
I'm
left side and the
asking.
right side.
Hold up, bro. I'm just asking. The people want to know. Let's let
Because
the
of the
people know.
Okay, okay, fuck it. Let's just get into it then. Back in the day, black women didn't say they sucked dick. It was
but black
taboo. You got with a white woman if you want your dick sucked.
On the cool.
You know what I'm saying? Now, black women, it's going on. I mean, that's shit. It's part of the shit. But it was taboo for a black man to say he ate coochie, and it
white
was
bitch.
taboo for black women. It was taboo for a black man, this black woman to say she sucked dick. Now everybody. So you go to white women. I'm gonna tell you another thing. Niggas come to the clubs and shit, holding them big fat ass white women hand and shit like we want their ass. Nigga, don't nobody want your woman. Walk your ass in that bathroom and go wait for her outside the bathroom while she do what she gonna do. It's a difference, bro. And it's a difference on black and white. It's a difference. I don't give a damn what nobody says it's a difference. It's a difference. I done been with a white girl one time in my life. One time in my life, I done been with a white girl, and it ain't the same. I don't give a damn what nobody say.
Girl,
Okay.
she smell like a dog.
She said, Barb said that she smelled like a wet puppy dog.
Then Jewel said it's why is it a color thing? Because that's what society made it. It's a color thing. It is what now I'm gonna tell you, but I always say this here, man. This is what I'm saying. You fall in love with who you fall in love. My oldest daughter, she is fucking in love. She was in love with Justin Bieber. Posted all on the wall and shit. None of that shit, but not one picture of that up. So my thing is, I'm like, God damn, it's a difference, and it's just a color thing. Now, real love knows no color. But
You're
in
right.
society, we make it a black and white thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we talk about black people versus white people. There is a difference because your experience is not my experience. You know what I'm saying? And we don't even want to get into when they have babies together, when people think about that shit. But think about this. This will dispel all this black and white shit. Felines fuck with felines.
Uh huh.
Equines, which are horses, fuck with equines. Bovines fuck with bovines. Canines fuck with canines. So really, we're all human. So really, it really shouldn't even fucking matter. Humans
But
fuck
you
with
know what?
humans.
I was gonna say the same thing because I was wondering where you was going, but I wanted you to finish your point. The thing of it is, bro, and humans don't just fuck with humans. Humans fucking animals. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
what?
Humans.
Stop. You stop right there, Derek. Okay. Now, where did we see? This should be okay. You say humans are fucking with animals.
Yes.
Do you know a human that's done fucked an animal?
Do
I've
I
seen it
know
on
personally?
TV.
Do I know
Yeah.
Yeah.
personally? I worked with a guy that fucked the sheep.
Oh,
Wow.
Now, you can Google bestiality. That's the whole reason why we have that word. Because humans have been fucking animals, homie.
since the
I,
turn of time.
Bestiality ain't just a made up word. That ain't something, nigga, that's a word, bro. That means that you are fucking animals.
Yeah.
We
I
fuck dead
understand that, but
people.
you,
How many dogs you seen fuck a dead another dead dog? Not one.
bro, I just think that that kind of shit to me is a sickness. Now, fucking dead,
But it's a
fucking
human.
dead
It's a
folks.
human sickness, though, bro.
It's human sickness. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a human sickness. So what I'm saying, if it's a human sickness, there's a lot of human sicknesses. I get it. Well, I mean, they could call alcoholism is a human sickness. Nigga, we finna about to dive into some shit like a motherfucker.
Let's go,
But
bro.
what I'm saying, but what
That's why we got a female on the show, just in case we get too far. She can say, "Hey, look, motherfucker, y'all can chill out now. Y'all can chill out."
But I'm
But
probably not gonna say that.
I'm gonna tell you, like right now, when they say Thriller just said he seen a video, a dude got arrested for fucking a puppy. Man, nah, we ain't changing the subject, Big Stacy. We ain't changing the motherfucking subject. We finna put your ass on blast. We ain't finna change no subject. Nah, like that. Check this out. So
Stacey
my
is one of
thing
your
is this here.
puppies. She get mad. She said, "Don't do that."
I don't. I mean, to me, the only time I hear about women. Let's talk about women first, since we got the only time I've heard about women, and we don't even sort them out: black, white, red, orange,
right,
green, whatever the fuck they are. Women.
right.
The only animals that I've ever heard of a woman fucking was a horse.
Yeah, but bro, I'm goats. You know what I'm
I
saying,
ain't
bro?
never heard. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
bro.
saying don't, but
Yeah, and see, this is the whole thing, bro. We on every other man. First off, this race thing is really fucked up on some real shit.
it's fucked up.
It,
It's really old school, bro. If
but
you know
it's
some of your
fucked up.
homeboys, right?
It's
Yeah,
fucked
it's
up
old
because
school though.
see, my kids are biracial. You know what I'm saying? And their mom, like hey, look, man, we can knock box the chunk rocks behind my kid's mom. You know what I'm saying? But not to the point where I just, you know what I'm saying? It was just something that it just didn't work. But it's still
Okay,
until
let me
we,
ask you a
yeah,
question.
all right, let's go.
Nigga, let's go, goddamn it. 'Cause I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. Listen.
Yeah,
So, are your kids black or white?
my kids are black,
Why?
Cause he a big
but
old black man.
okay, because all it takes is a that much black to change the color.
Mhm.
But let me just
So
say
we
this,
got Jewels on here. You got Jewels on here. You got States on
and
here.
they
Then
both have black
everything.
children.
eh, But is it safe to say they black too?
That who's black?
Stacy, Julie, Jewels is both. They came from the same origins we came from.
Right. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. They're a part of our culture, and this is why we got to stop using this black and white bullshit. Because the only difference is culture. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
That's it.
There's no way that Jules and I can understand each other if we're not a part of the same culture. Our language
Right.
would be different. That ain't no different than if Stacy on the show grew up with a bunch of people more than wealthy people. She's gonna think differently. So guess what we gonna say? Why you talk like that? Why you don't sound like me? Because when black people get educated, we talk about them. When white people are doing the same shit that we doing, we talk about them.
Mm.
We gotta understand, bro. It's within us to change. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now, don't get me wrong, bro, because I know where we come from as a people, and it was fucked up. The problem is that now we got motherfuckers on our side that say, hey, look, what they did to y'all was wrong, and then we criticize them for hating on their own motherfucking kind.
Well, I have a different point of view. First of all, I'm gonna address what Stacey Foster said. Big Stacey said. She said there are both.
She said, Big Stacy.
Ain't no goddamn
she,
part on the application that
she
say
say,
both. I don't give a damn what you
she
say.
say
You
down,
either
Big
gonna put
Stacy.
White
yeah, you
Stacey,
Big Stacey now.
really big
Okay,
kid.
White Stacey. So this is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 points on that.
All right.
Number one. She says they are both. No, they're not both. They are not both. You can sit here and say what you want about both. They ain't both because they don't have both on no application when you have to put your race. They don't have both. Okay, so number one. Number two, the people on the let's just say the people we know on the set, just let's
Okay.
localize it.
Okay.
The white people we know on the set, like the Jewels, like the Stacies, and like the Callies,
Uh huh.
okay, and
Right.
like the Rails. Do we really give a fuck? Because think
No.
about it. Because when they're around us, we don't say shit about white. We don't
At
say
all.
shit about black.
At
We be
all.
like, those that's our homegirl.
That's
That's our
Stacie. That's
motherfucking homeboy.
Jewels. Yes, and that's Callie.
And
And
that's
Callie got
Callie.
to be one of
That's
the most liked motherfuckers on the set. If you look,
right. And
let me say this: if you don't like Callie, or if you got a problem with Callie, you a motherfucking hater, man. That dude don't bother, man. Say, man, let me tell you something. You could call Callie probably at 2:39 in the morning with a toothache,
mhm.
and he'll bring you some goddamn Orgeil.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. Jewels, I can't count 5 black women that know how to make fucking cheesecake like she do. So I'm just being real, and that's my favorite dessert. My thing is when she comes, see, this is why I say racial. Because think about it, the people that we hang around,
What's up,
even when
babe?
we say, man, even when we say that's some white folk shit, are we
Mm-hmm.
really racist? Or are we just describing something? And see, because
Say,
like with me,
real
Describe
talk,
it.
real
I feel
talk.
like racism. Think about a racist. A racist is a motherfucker if he's white. A racist is a motherfucker that don't want to have shit to do with you. They don't want to work with you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to do none of that shit. I run into more black racists than I have white racists in my life. I have. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
my thing is, and then we'll hate on our own motherfucking people and make it bad for each other. The problem comes it's really what you said, DC. It's about culture. Like there's this movie called Passing. I wish everybody could see this movie called Passing. Even Barb has some features to where if she really tried, she could pass if somewhat mixed. You would think she was mixed, but she
My
black
dad
as hell.
Hispanic. He is half Hispanic. He was half Hispanic, and his dad was full Hispanic. But I can relate because my culture. I was raised by my black mama, and you know, didn't really fit in school or whatever. Just you too light to be with the black people. You too dark to be with the Hispanics or the whites. So, you know, there I go. I had to fight. You know what I'm saying? So I hate that's what that was, but I guess that made me to have my mentality that I have now. Like, shit, I rock with everybody. I do. Now I love black men, and I don't think it's nothing else better, but you know,
But let me
that's
ask you something,
opinion.
Barb. Let me ask you something though. Why do you prefer black men versus any other race?
And have you
Because
dated any
it's
other
nothing.
race?
I dated a Hispanic guy. I'm sorry, my mood.
You gotta put your, you
I
gotta.
dated a Hispanic guy before, and I think it's just the culture. You know, everybody is different. I didn't want to like I don't know. It's a feel for me. I feel more connected, and to me, nothing is stronger than black. It can't be watered down. It can't be diluted. None of that.
Yeah, cause
That's just my opinion.
night is night. You know what I'm saying? Even the moon can't can't defeat it. So now
Yeah. So
the sun is a whole different situation. But
it is
regardless,
what it
But
is.
my
it is what
thing,
it is.
but my thing is, you got this like okay. I used to before I went off to college. I'm gonna be honest with you. I said, man, I ain't fuck with no white woman. I ain't never date no stringy ass white woman. No, I ain't never doing this shit. Then I got in college and started sitting on volleyball girls and realized they calf muscles and they thighs and they ass just as tight as the black girls. I was like, God damn. And so next thing you know, here I go. I don't hit me a white girl. So I'm saying, well, I'm saying, and then the problem we try to use this kind of shit as trophies. Okay, like they say black men would date a white woman. When they date a white woman, is used as a trophy type situation.
Hmm.
But when black women, I'm glad we got Stacey on the show. So Stacey, what do you think about if black women? What do you think when you see a black woman hailing, like upholding this white man that she's with, but talking down on the black man and saying black men don't do this. This is why I had to go outside my race because black men this and that. What do you think about that?
Well, I think when people of that color, either white or black, talk about their own nationality, that's some form of self hate. That's issues that they grew up with that they got to deal with. That I don't like the skin that I'm in, or I don't like the however wherever this is taking me. But no, I think everybody is free to date whoever. I just choose a black man. But when I see a black woman with a white man, I just figure she just got tired, and Tyrone wouldn't bring his ass on, and she got tired.
You know what's
What
so
about if you
crazy?
still? Whether you
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead, DC.
I was just gonna say the crazy part about it, like when I see a black woman with a white man, it looks weird to me, right? It looks weird, like wow, you know what I'm saying? Like
But
I
you can go
almost
and
I,
white
I almost
woman.
feel like I'm not good enough at that point. Like damn, for real.
So that's how we feel.
You know,
That's how we
I mean, I
feel.
get it. I get it. I get it.
So it's like, but it's they always. My grandmother used to always say, "Oh, the nigga get 2 cents over cost, and he go get a white woman. Like he ain't have no black mama, black grandmama, black great great grandmama, black aunties, black sister. You know what I'm saying? Like it just makes, I guess, me as a woman feel like, well, damn, you couldn't choose. Like, and
But
it's
it's so many people in the world though.
it is so many people in the world. But I do hair, so I deal with different people, different clients. Prime example, I got a client. Her ex-husband left her for a white woman. She worked. They got three big kids. Three big sons. But her kids are in private school. Keisha kids ain't in private school, and they eating her out of house and home. But he'll go, and all you see as a woman, well, damn, she can get this out of you, but I couldn't, and I was holding you down and helping you. But damn, you go over here and you get 2 cents over cost, and then you go over here and do this. Like it's fucked up. As a woman, you feel like
As a
the
black
little
woman,
one.
because it can't be just as a woman.
As a black woman, you feel like, damn, are we the lowest ones on the totem pole? Are we not to be respected or, admired or gawked at like a white woman or like a Chinese or a Hispanic or whatever?
But you know
You
what?
know,
Let me tell you something. As a man that's dated white, that you know what I'm saying, that dated white women,
that you date white women right now, these.
I can't say that. But
Oh,
at
okay.
the end of the day, is the difference is this: coming from the projects, right? I grew up in the
Mhm.
projects, so anytime we saw white people, it was at school. You know what I mean, like we didn't, it wasn't no abundance. We ain't had no white chocolates in our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? White chocolate
Mhm.
was a dope fiend. You know what I'm saying? Only time you
Yeah.
seen white people in the hood, they was coming to score some crack. So boom, you know what I'm saying? So as I got older and I realized like, damn, they nice. They friendly. They ain't cussing a motherfucker out here. They ain't gossiping. They ain't doing none of the shit that I see every fucking day. They don't want to fight. All they want to do is have fun, lay up and watch goddamn TV and cook your popcorn and shit.
But
So
then I think that's the difference when they're brought up, and when people are brought up a certain way, like in love, and we're brought up in struggle or strife. It's a difference. Your mindset, the way you react to things, the way you adjust. We got to constantly look. Like Dre just said, I'm at the gas station and I'm constantly checking my surroundings. If you white and you live in a different part of town, you don't have to do that. But
right,
even
but
if,
Well, I think
if we're in that part of town, we still do that because that's embedded in us. We still checking our surroundings. We still looking around like shit.
but
It's
but
just
but you
it's
don't
just
you don't give white people the same credit that run with us. What about the white people that run with us? You know what I'm saying? That really run with us though.
to
You know what I
run
you're
mean?
the
with
exception.
because you don't see them on a day to day. You see them at a party, at a 2 Wheel Tuesday, at a Mob Monday. You see them there for 2 hours at a time. You don't see them daily in their walks of life.
But guess what? I'm a nigga, like a real nigga, man. I grew up doing nigga shit, but I don't do nigga shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm uncomfortable around niggas that are subject to. You know what I'm saying? Now the whole reason why I got into this whole motorcycle shit, bro, because it was different. I
Yeah.
mean, the camaraderie, the love. I'm like, damn, these niggas don't even know each other, man. But it was so cool. Now they turning the set into that bullshit that we ran from. The whole
Hmm.
reason why I ran to the motorcycles. So now you got a nigga that's running from the hood. You know what I'm saying? You got a white chick that's running from the hood because she grew up the same way I did, but because her skin tone is different, we look at her different. Now, bitch, you still white. That don't that can't always be the narrative for every person. This some you
Right.
we all know some white motherfuckers. And I'm gonna tell you right now, even the motherfuckers that grew up with us, they don't even talk like us for the most part.
Hmm.
They
I
still
agree.
got that white person voice because that's what they hear every fucking day.
Hmm.
So if my parents spoke correct English and this I would speak correct it. I got niggas that I grew up with like, damn nigga, why you talk like that? What nigga? Cause I enunciate, nigga. I pronounce my words. You know, I at least have some type of edification.
It's
But
just a difference, like I want to be different. I want to, it's that want and that desire. You can't stay this person forever.
mm-hmm,
Anything that ain't growing is dead.
mm-hmm.
You got to constantly be evolving into something better, better and better.
We
And
all
I
use
give
our
it
white
the
people voice.
I think it's all also it's like I said, it's a culture shock because number one,
thing.
you get around these people and it's like, okay, um, for instance, just say for instance, you have, let's just say, a black man dating a white woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've seen a lot of guys, and I ask them. I just ask them because I want to know. Hey man, what's the difference between you dating a white woman? And they almost always give the same answer because black women are always bullshit. Black women I want to argue all the time, fuss and fight. But real men know that every woman's action is a reaction to his action. So it's
Exactly.
like, I refuse. Now you might have some, but I refuse to believe women just want to fuss and fight and argue all the motherfucking time. And if
I
they do,
refuse
then
to
it ain't
believe
about
that.
the culture. Yeah, then it ain't about the color. Cause shit, I guarantee you got some goddamn white women out there that like to do the same shit. So it ain't about the color. It's
Right,
about
right,
the preference.
right.
It's about the preference because you can get any black women. I don't care how much she say I'm independent. She snatching air. She doing all that. Hey girl, don't do that. You find somebody that's gonna set all right, but people don't want to. Those men that teach, they're gone. It seems like they want you to already know how to love me. I already know what to do. Well, I don't even know you. Teach me how to love you. Teach me how to do those things. But nobody's in a teaching stage anymore.
Well, this
Nobody's in a
this one
learning
woman
stage
taught
either.
me how to. Yeah, but no, but to see the thing about it is people just got in Stacey's right in the sense to where she says that because at the end of the day, speaking from a male perspective, we think a lot of us think that there should be certain things that are inbred in you as a woman that we shouldn't have to tell you. And there are a lot of women out there think whether you black, white, green, whatever, there are a lot of women out there that think that goddamn you a man. You should know what the fuck to do. You should know how to change a tire. You should know how to do this. You as a man should know to open my door. You should know to fill my tank up and give me some gas. You should know this. You should know to take care of me. That's what they think. But my job at the end of the day, so I think that when black men, some of them get white women,
Hey, Anita.
not because they just specifically want white women, but because they don't want to be, they want to be dominant. One thing I always said that I used to say this way back in the day. Uh, shit, I pick an average black woman and we struggle together before I date a white woman. I used to say that back in the day, and I meant that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, my mama black. I ain't gonna never bring home nothing else other than black. Until I got older, and then I realized what emotions were, and I realized what feelings were. Now, you get to a point in your life, you just want to be motherfucking happy. So if the motherfucker that make you happy happen to be Samoan, that motherfucker's Samoan.
Yeah,
I,
yeah, that's good. That's right.
Nigga want to be happy. I'm tired of I just I don't want to fuss and fight and shit. I don't want to do all this shit. Just make me. If that's the person that makes you happy, that's why I say racism is so old school because we got racism in our own culture. White folks have racism in their own culture. They got people that are upper echelon. They got people that pull white trash, and they show it toward each other. Black people have people that are upper echelon, and you have people that do nigger shit. We show it to each other. I love black folks, but I don't like niggas. I don't. So my thing, because I'm not in that mode no more. So at the end of the day, it's about being happy. My thing is when you have like okay, just like Stacy said she she speaking her white voice. You have to understand there is a privilege. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You can sit here all the know we all the same, not by society's connotation. We're not the
Mm.
same. There is a privilege.
Mm-hmm.
Prime example. What's the girl name that played for LSU and the other girl Caitlin that played for when
Oh
she did this? It's that song. What they say? It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. When
Mm-hmm.
she did
yeah.
that shit, oh, she was a thug. She wasn't shit. But when the other girl did it, she's competitive. She's class act. Now, the media spun that narrative. Them two girls liked each other. They be like, well, shit, we've
Yes.
been playing each other since.
Yes.
So the media have us thinking black versus white. Because at the end of the day, look at little kids, man. Little kids
They
don't give a
control the
damn.
narrative these days. The media could definitely control the narrative.
Yeah, they don't. Little kids don't give a damn. They want nigga. Let us go to this goddamn swing over here. I don't give a damn who at that motherfucker. You can have Jake the Snake in that
Like,
bitch. I want to get on that goddamn swing.
mm-hmm.
We get to a point, and when we get to a point, we tend to think that, and I'm gonna say this, and I know a lot of people not gonna agree with me. We tend to think a lot of sisters, and not none on here, but a lot of sisters tend to think I have to look this way to be accepted, and then go to the beauty supply house. What do you see at the beauty supply
That's
house on the
true.
windows? Huh?
I don't think that's true because Big Mama didn't have an eyelash, a lace front,
No.
or nothing, and all her damn bills was paid. You hear me? It's the value that the woman has, not what she put on or dress up. I think that's what men go for. You might be good to look at, but then at home, I got this bitch cooking, cleaning, doing something, adding value. You might be cute to look at while I'm out, but when he gonna choose. Most of the time, they choose right.
I look at it like this. You know what I'm saying? We are all in a position of success and of failure. We know successful white people. We know successful black people. We know people, white people that are fucked up and black people that are fucked up. The
Hmm.
issue is that we want to create the narrative that we don't like each other, and just like you guys are saying, the media portrays us as different. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? When the media portrays us as different, and I'm guilty. I get up and watch the news every morning, but it's more so for hold on, Stacy. Let me get traffic in a minute. Let's see. All right,
It
I
might
guess
be
do
more
not.
so
I
to
guess do
update
not
you on
disturb.
current events.
all right,
But
I
I
Draft.
guess
don't.
do not disturb just don't work on my damn phone.
Oh, somebody called in. Yeah,
Oh, everybody keep calling. Oh,
yeah. They know
stop.
because they see y'all celebrities, man. I'm in the midst of celebrity status. You know what I'm
This
saying?
dude tripping. This dude
Celebrity
tripping.
status. I'm gonna get. I'm. You know what? You know what I'm saying? That's for both of y'all, man. That's for both of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Because y'all allowing
Don't
me.
This
Thank
dude
you.
think
tripping.
about
Thank you.
full Friday. Don't be mad because the sneaker ball gonna be full Friday. Sneaker ball 201 Executive Way in DeSoto, Texas. Come see us. Sneaker ball. Statuettes Queens present the second annual sneaker ball.
Yeah,
I ain't
sneaker
talking about
ball.
just a Spam Squad Saturday. My Uncle Fish in the building. Hey, Fish.
Fish ain't on here, is
No, I'm
he?
just
Yeah,
saying.
he should be.
I can
But
see you
But the
if he
thing,
go ahead, Draft.
but yeah, man, we just to me, man, I just think it's just you go to the beauty shop. What do you see at the beauty shop? You see these pictures of women with long hair. We
Yeah.
have we have and we some people some women feel that, and some women, not all, some black women feel that they have to have that look to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? My daughter just locked her hair, and 3 years ago I said it, and I said you're gonna look beautiful with your hair just natural. She wouldn't fathom it, but now she locked it, and I'm so proud because one thing about people people are beautiful, period, because the beauty from the inside should illuminate to the outside. And I think we get the shit mixed up because at this age, I don't when I say something about white folks, I'm describing them. You know what I'm saying? And then you can talk on the shit about the big lips, the wide noses, the big asses, or whatever. They'll say one thing I hate is when if you white and you grew up around black people, you can tell. You can tell, and when I say you can tell, what I mean is because it comes natural for you to talk a certain way. It comes natural for you to jail with these black folks. But when you get a woman Is there's the and she just kind of she just like black men, so she feel like she have to act like a black woman to have a black man, or you get a black woman that feels like she has to kind of act like a white girl, you know what I'm saying, to be with a white man. That's my issue. Just like it's just like gay guys. I don't have a problem with gay guys. Just don't be women don't act like them flamers.
Women,
Girl, women don't do that shit, bro. But you
women
had
don't do
this man instead of just instead of him just saying I'm gay. I'm a
yeah.
gay, strong black man. Here, I'm gay. You know, all this, my gay, be nice, and all this shit. My thing is, we have let society, hey, I'm just saying, we have let society run the.
Most definitely. Society and the media. The media controls their imagery of whatever this is that they put it out there and that's what everybody goes with.
Man, let me.
Yeah, and then, am I froze?
Nah, you good.
And that's just the thing about it, man. And they put that shit out there. And me personally, man, people would be happier if they take race and shit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
if they'd be happy. They take, man. Let me tell you something. Man. I don't know nobody that I know that's white that's in my circles in my life that is a real true racist.
Right.
That's a real fucking racist. Okay, I don't know nobody. So my thing is, so we say people are racist, but have we ever truly been around a racist? These have you ever been around a racist?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't know because they've never been racist to me. I've never had a white man call me a nigga. I had a white man call me a bitch, and after I checked that, we was good. But I ain't never. I've never experienced the 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 whole. Let me. How can I say this? I've never experienced the nigga get up and get out of here. The nigga get up and let her sit down. Let them sit down. You're not good enough to be here. You can't do that because you're black. I have not experienced that.
Mm.
So I
Yeah.
can't say that it doesn't exist. I can
Mm.
say that I haven't experienced it.
Mm.
My kids did.
Right.
My kids. One of the neighbors, cause they lived out in the country in Joshua, called my son a nigga. Now, when I paid a visit, it again, we got that matter resolved. The issue is this: if you have never experienced racism, how can you be mad that it exists?
You can't
Mm.
you can't be mad at this. Let me tell you something, Ray. I've experienced. Let me tell you something. When I was in the street, I've experienced shit. My worst experience from police officers. Let's just use that. My worst experience from police officers have been from black police officers. They ain't
Mm-hmm.
been from white police officers. You know what I'm saying? White police are, hey, hi, I'm Officer Hamill, man. Today I just stopped you because you stopped that sign. Any reason why you're going a little fast, buddy? That's what I get from them. But I get the motherfucker that got talked about in high school, the black man, and wasn't shit in high school. We was fat motherfucker in high school. Now he got on the badge. Now you want to tell me to step out of the car simply because my goddamn light on my damn license plate is out. What the fuck am I stepping out of the car because my license plate out for? So what I'm saying is there is a difference. There is a difference. And society paints that difference between black and white. We even paint the difference between high yellow and dark skin. They did it in
Yes.
Rwanda. They call them Hutus and Tutsis. We do that shit now. We think, oh well, she light skinned, so you know how they are. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Back in the
self-inflicted
day,
racism, bro.
yeah, but
Self-inflicted
back in the
racism.
day, right? But back in the day, you people say, "Oh, he's so cute. That baby ain't cute. That baby just light skinned." See what I'm saying? I say that shit to this day. That baby ain't cute. That baby just light skinned. Ain't no cute baby. But my thing is, but at the end of the day, it's like that was the norm. When you were light skinned, then you were in the black community. You were considered. You remember they had they called them yellow hammers back in the day. Yellow
Yo, you
hammers.
goddamn
When
right. That
yeah,
whole
when you had
yellow
your when you had
hammer.
your that when you had your yellow hammer, you was the man. That was equivalent to having a beeper because when you had a beeper, they swore you sold drugs. So the thing about it was now the dark skin is kind of in, but at the end of the day, it really don't matter because really, man, the way the world is fucked up today, You should want to just be happy. And if that's a white woman or a white man or a black woman or a black man that make you fucking happy, fuck what everybody else say.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael
But
Jordan made black people.
we as black people didn't set that up. We didn't come like, oh, you yellow, you dark. We gonna automatically hate each other. It was a separate thing from master and you this color, you going this way because he was fucking this one's mama or the however that go. You know what I'm saying? That's why you had that privilege to light skin is in the house and dark skin is outside. They made
Yeah,
that. We didn't make that divide. They did, and that stuck with us
but
from years,
but but
years, and years.
but check it out though. It wasn't just light skinned people in the house. That was a myth. Who the fuck was putting titties in the mouth? It was the big black cook,
It
the
was,
the
yeah,
Hmm.
burly black woman. I'm
uh huh.
look, man, and this is what I'm saying, bro. We've spread so many untruths in our own culture that now we believe every fucking thing that people are saying. Oh, well, the light skinned people, they're gonna, massa gonna make sure that they good. No, they wanted to make sure that big black woman was good because she was the one feeding the babies. She was the
They,
one cooking and cleaning.
they healthy.
That wasn't no motherfucking man. Fuck out, man. They ass was right. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
them they was raping them pretty motherfuckers. How about that? Light skinned people didn't even exist before 1940. No, I'm just joking. But the whole reason, man, the light skin has been around for as long as man has existed. You know what I'm saying? That light skin tone, it doesn't even matter. We are just different shades of the same fucking color.
Right. Right.
Period. I don't give a fuck if you blue black all the way up to ashy white. It's all the same fucking color. The only thing
Right.
that changes is the X's and the motherfucking O's. I said what I said.
Hmm. Okay.
But you got some people that are straight color struck. You got some people that don't date light skinned women. You got some people that don't date. Let me say some people that don't date light skinned people. And you have some people that don't date dark skinned people. It
I don't
just is
date
what
like
they like, man. Why not?
cuz. I don't want nobody thinking I'm fucking on my brother.
Oh,
Damn.
We
well,
ain't related. I want a chocolate bunny. I want a
all right.
just
Damn.
saying.
Hey, at least when
Same
you
color.
win.
I don't want it.
Yeah,
That's why I think that's why you have that whole contrast. You attracted to dark be attracted to light, black be attracted to white. Like it's just crazy, but it's cool. Brown and brown normally go together, but it's
but
usually a light and a dark.
but
My
that's
best
what I'm
friend is
saying.
dark.
So what's any different? So what's any different than picking out your clothes for the day? Putting this yellow shirt, these green pants, and yellow, red, orange shoes. You know what I'm saying? Because you got your belt and your shoes, man. What's any different than that? If I don't find that attractive, right? I don't find that outfit attractive. Not all of your clothes are unattractive, but that outfit is unattractive. When you
But it's
got
a choice.
people that from your eyesight, how many motherfuckers that you know that date a motherfucker that you like, ooh, I wouldn't do that. But love they motherfucking dirty draws.
A lot
It's
of people, but I think that outside beauty, that's what people get blinded by. That's why the lady at the house, she don't look like the lady he on the set with. But you wondering why he ain't gonna leave her. He ain't gonna leave her because he want that. That's the value. How she look or whatever. Because I've seen it a lot. Like why would he choose her? He look good to me, and she look. Why would he choose her? But that ain't my business.
right. But
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like everybody wants to talk about oh, I growing up as a young man, as a young man, I didn't think I was good enough to talk to light skinned girls. I just knew the light skinned girls didn't wasn't attracted to me. You know what I'm saying? So I carried that whole I'm afraid to say this, I'm afraid to say that. It wasn't until I became an adult, you know what I'm saying, a man, you know what I'm saying, really a man that I understood like I mean the worst that she can say is what?
no, That's it.
Nothing. Nothing
Nothing.
is the worst she could say. Do you know how do you know how bad you would feel if you spoke to somebody and they didn't even acknowledge you?
Nah, I don't feel bad.
So no is not the issue. No doesn't hurt your feelings. It's that motherfucking lack of even a response
Nah, yeah,
when you know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just being black.
I just think that everybody has their own preference. Like I know, like
yeah,
I said, I know a guy that he don't date none but light skinned big women. It is what it is. He don't date nothing but light skinned thick women.
Hey,
And then when I asked him why, I said, well, why you just date light skinned thick women?
what's
Well,
up?
because man, I
What's
just
up?
he has an actual reason why he doesn't let you know. And my
It's
thing is,
because he likes me.
mm,
I need a
Hey,
date.
hey, Dre.
there your ass go. There you go. Be nice. Be nice.
That'd be nice.
But the thing about it though, but Barb, okay, Stacy on her, she okay, like you got prime example. Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? Y'all good?
Hey,
Need some
hey.
need some gas. Well, you need to go get a white boy so he can get you some gas. Shit, I ain't getting no motherfucking gas. I'm a nigga. What you say? Yeah, get the hell out of here. But no, but my thing is somebody messing with me. But my thing is, look at Trinity. But my thing, but real talk though, I think even when I see my, okay, I have seen some beautiful light skinned women. Okay,
Right.
I have seen some beautiful dark skinned women.
Mm,
But I've also seen some beautiful white women. I've also seen some beautiful Asian women. I've also seen, but my thing is, we let our own people narrate our happiness. And what I
hey,
mean by that is, I guarantee you, Backdraft went to Mob Monday next week, and I had a white woman. I walked in there with a white woman holding her hand. My sisters they gonna love on me because I'm their brother. My brother's gonna, well, my brothers ain't gonna give a damn. But it's gonna be a little talking in the corner, a little sidebar. Damn, you know, brought this motherfucker here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's just how it goes. But that's the society we live in. But at the end of the day, we forget about just peace and we forget about just happiness. So these excuses that I hear my partners come up with while they date white women, it be bullshit to me. It be bullshit to me because I tell you, then I'll tell them, I'll say something to them, I'll say, you know what? If that woman, see, one thing about black folks, you can bring any race to the house,
On the
and they
cool.
gonna if you love them, they gonna love on your ass.
On the
black
cool. On the
people are so
cool, man.
real shit.
But
And then black people don't bring up race. It be white people.
White people,
yeah,
y'all
People
are
yeah,
welcome to every fucking thing, bro. Like we don't even give a fuck. Like
know, child.
it
But
don't
then if
even
you
matter.
bring the black
you just
person
can't cook.
Yes,
to that,
no races
baby,
in the potato salad.
like, so what about Obama in that brown suit? You're like, what the fuck? I just want to know who made the potato salad. That's it.
Right,
Like,
but see, my thing is, you just can't. You can't.
hey,
Yeah, but the problem comes because like I said, man, it's inbred in us. You stick with black, you stick with your race, you stick with your culture, you stick with no, I take that back. It's not you stick with your culture because you can have a white girl that grew up with you that experienced the same fucking culture. So that's
yes.
what's about culture. Okay, I'll give you prime example. Rail, that ride motorcycle. Me and this dude, we went to Galveston. White guy. Shouts out to my man Jeff Young. Um, we rode. He said, "Hey man, you mind if I ride in the back with you, man, on the way to Galveston? Because I rode by myself, and you mind if I ride in the back with you on the way to Galveston?" I said, "Man, you ain't got to ride in the back with me. We gonna ride together." You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Because I don't give a shit what nobody think.
right.
That's my dude. He's a
But
pretty
you be
cool guy.
on the back of your bike? On the back.
What?
No. Okay,
What?
my bad. I'm sorry.
What?
Shit. Hey,
I'm
hit
sorry.
that
We
goddamn
don't.
that sound, man.
We don't. We don't nothing but
Okay,
over here, man.
sit on the bike. So I apologize. I apologize. I don't know if
But
you're
no,
meaning in the back or in the, I don't know. I don't know.
you talking about behind me on his motorcycle. And
Okay,
the
okay.
thing about it, yeah, I may have said that wrong. Shit, 'cause don't no nigga ride on my bike.
I
Don't no
apologize. My bad.
nigga. Hold, let me get up in there. Don't no nigga ride on my bike.
hold up, draft, hold up. I'm gonna give you a close up. I'm gonna give you a close up. Go
Cause
ahead,
I can't. Okay.
go ahead.
Don't no nigga ride on my bike. No nigga. Now, yeah, don't no nigga. That's all I gotta say. Don't no nigga don't ride no mother, ride on my motherfucking bike. I don't give a damn
Spit on
if your bike,
you, too.
if your bike break down. Okay, my boy Pep on here. We was coming from Pilot Panthers one time. My bike broke down. He could easily rub me on his back. His bike. He said, "Shit, we're gonna sit here until we get some help." We don't do it. We don't do that shit. We don't do that shit. If you
Hey,
see,
hey,
but
look. So we was out riding one night. We was out riding, and I can tell you this is probably about '03. You know what I'm saying? Because I still had
oh,
a
I got a good
Nokia
question.
phone. I had a Nokia phone with a glow in the dark case on the motherfucker, right? So we riding
Damn.
down the
Okay.
highway, and my motherfucking phone fell off. So you know what I'm saying? So we had passed, so I stopped. I pulled. I said, "Damn man, I lost my phone." So my partner said, "Man, well I'll ride you back up there because it had slid over." So what I had to do was straddle and hold the back tail light. So my back was up, not even touched, but I had to sit on the seat backwards. That was the only way I could get on the back of a bike. And this was back 20 years ago. And that was,
Man, I would call them.
you what?
First of all, I would call a taxi. I ain't riding on the back of no nigga bike. Hey, Stacy, Stacy, I got a question for you. Can you hear me?
I'm ready.
Is Statue's Queens an all African American social club?
God damn, cat got your tub. You
Oh,
froze?
I thought I was coming up. Hell no, statues queen is not all in the African American. No, we'll accept any whatever race, whatever. She got to come in and do the work though. You know, a lot. This club ain't for everybody. And when I say we don't ask, so it's a kind of misconception. Like somebody people have come to statuesque queens and you've walked away and you said whatever. Well, perception is reality. You know, we don't ask nobody to be in statuesque queens in SQ. They ask us. They come to us because we build the value and we. So if you white, black, green, I would prefer alien because we probably can relate better. But
Mm.
no, we love all women. And not saying because we're not gay and whoever does whatever that's their business. But I love everybody. I do. Sing your own self. I love
But my
everybody.
thing
And
is,
with that being said, everybody's gonna be at the sneaker ball this Friday at 201 Executive in DeSoto, Texas. I'm just saying that's where it's gonna be at. Pull up on me. You wanna see me? Pull up on me.
Pull up on me.
Pull up on me. No, why would you say that? Dre, why you say that?
well, it's just a question. And I'm only saying it to you because you're on here. I would say it to anybody. Excuse me. I would say it to anybody that was on here. I'm only saying that because when we get into culture, say for
Mm-hmm.
instance, you had a homegirl, and you've been on this girl for a long time, and we all know that at this point, uh, uh, most of the clubs we hang around, they got black people in them. If this white girl, this lily white girl, wanted to join, and I just asked, and I'm saying, I'm gonna even ask Dishki, is Star Players an all African American club?
It is now. It hasn't been. We've had a white guy in the club.
Okay. We've only had one white guy that ever want to ride with us. And some of the people thought we just gonna be transparent. They were like, man, fuck this shit. We don't take white boys. And I
Mm.
mean, you know why? And I'm gonna tell you why we thought that. Because you have an outlet. We don't. Which means you get mad at us and we black, you have a double outlet. You can say, I'm out, and you can go fuck with the white boys. You know what I'm saying? Whereas us, we can't go over to the white boys. You know what I'm saying? And then if we go over to white boys, we'll be regarded as tokens and this and that. So that's why I asked the question. So it's all about the narrative, and I didn't, it wasn't pointed towards statues queens. I only asked
Right,
you because you were on here. My
right.
thing, but we do have a sponsor that's also going to be part of the sneaker ball. We have a sponsor for sneaker ball, and our sponsor will be Dude Wipes.
Hold up, hold up,
Do
hold up,
you
hold
like
up,
Dude
hold up,
Wipes?
hold up, hold up, hold up. Backdraft, you gotta let me know. Okay. And scene.
One of the sponsors for Statues Queen sneaker ball this week, Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes Mint Cool, where your ass can smell like peppermint. I try Dude Wipes and I feel great.
Oh my God.
That's a that's a
Is this a
sponsor.
book
Dude
that
Wipe.
Suki
Do
came up with? Is this that Suki Hunter came up with? Cause she eating his ass. She eating his ass.
Dude Wipes. If you want Dude
Hold up, hold
Wipes
up,
Mint
hold up, hold
Chill.
up, Jack, hold up, Jack, hold up, Jack. And scene.
Dude Wipes Mint Chill. Dude Wipes Mint Chill because you can't pass on a peppermint smelling ass.
It's like
I don't give a
sucking on
damn
an
what
ass.
you
What is it? What kind of cool is it?
say, man. This is Mint Chill, nigga. Dude Wipes. I was cleaning out the DT mod
say,
trailer.
say,
I was cleaning out the trailer, man, and I
say,
said, God damn, Dude Wipes. What
say,
the
man,
fuck?
look. Hey, why? Rashad talking about you gonna be calling the plumber in a minute.
What?
Nah, really.
N-
Don't flush them wipes, y'all. Don't flush that. Even if they say
Yeah, don't
flushable.
flush the wipes. No, don't flush the wipes. No, I'm just bullshitting, but I said the reason I asked that is because it goes even into the motorcycle scene. It goes into society as a whole. Our motorcycle scene is a culture. So
Yeah.
when it's a culture, then if it's truly a culture to you, then it doesn't matter if you're black or white. It doesn't matter if you are part of the culture. We can tell if you're part of the culture, whether you're black, white, Hispanic. AAA with Throttle Mob, one of the coolest guys I know. He's a Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, once again, Jeff. But you got a lot of people, man. But you have some clubs out here that shit is written in their bylaws that they don't accept black folks. Am I right, Disky?
Mm-hmm. A
See
lot
what I'm
of them.
saying? So a lot of them. But they'll never tell you. And see, that's when you know it's fucked up because they'll never tell you. Stand on your shit. If you say, "Hey, man, we're an all African American club. We don't accept anybody but African Americans," then that's what it is. Stand on your shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of people. But I think what Barbie say, shit, they love all people. It's a culture. You're gonna do the work, but you still see this is where the misconception come in. You still gotta have the DT mob swag. You still gotta have the star player swag. You still gotta
Right.
have the SQ swag. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's where we mesh together. It ain't the color, it's the culture. And
Culture,
and
yeah.
that's where we are with it, you know?
But
But
again, there's more non-black clubs than there are non-white clubs. Again,
oh
being a
hell yeah.
being a motorcyclist allows you to see more of the stereotypes, more of the who you really got rocking with you. You know what white people are going to show up at your party. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when white people can't stand white people, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
So
Hmm.
Derek, with experience, even with you going to Sturgis and stuff like that, even when you're probably the only black person there, or just it's five of y'all, how does that make you feel when you go somewhere and it's like that?
Like, mama, I made it. Because you can't look, man. You gotta understand, as a black dude, growing, man. Look, and I know I keep saying it, and I want to make sure that everybody understands me. And I'm gonna look into this camera. I
Take
was
your
a
shades
black
off.
man. I was a black man. No, I'm not gonna do that. As a black man in Sturgis, I really did feel like, you know what I'm saying. I didn't feel out of place because I'm a man. You know what I mean. But I'm gonna tell you the crazy part. Growing up, I never thought that I would see what I'm seeing as an adult male. You know what I'm saying. So being in a situation where I'm actually hanging out with white people, man, and I'm doing white people shit. You know how we say I'm doing white people shit. Man, I enjoyed the fuck out of myself. I think every black person that rides a motorcycle should go to Sturgis, regardless. Now I understand that in the 60s and the 40s and shit, black people could not be seen in South Dakota. In the
Nope.
40s, between the 40s and the 60s, a black person could not go to Sturgis.
So
Now
do you
look at
think
this shit.
with that being that far behind, do you think that mentality is still there?
Yes, it is absolutely still there. But who
Okay.
gives a fuck, right?
But
Because at the
let me
end of the
ask you
day,
this.
I'm not there looking for trouble, right? And they're not out to give me trouble.
But let me ask you this. You just said something. Two things I want you to expound on. The first thing, what is white people shit? Number one. And me and you talked about Sturgis versus the Roundup. Give the people what your difference between Sturgis and the Roundup is. Now you know the National Bikers Roundup is the African American side, and Sturgis is the black side, and Sturgis is quote unquote the white side. What's your difference on them?
Organization.
I was just fixing to say organization.
Organization.
Yeah.
So it really ain't
Everything
about color.
organization.
No. Being prepared.
Do you realize? See, this is the thing about the Black Bikers Roundup, right? And if anybody on here listening, or if y'all want to spread whatever I say, they can contact me directly. 817-616-3018. When you talk about the lack of organization between clubs, this is not a one-time committee that handles every roundup. So let's say right now, star players, DT Mob and Statues Queens, we want to host the roundup. We win the bid, we get a chance to host, right? So we're gonna have to, in our mind, figure out how much money we're gonna put in and how much money is gonna be divided up. They already tried that here, and that was almost what
20
15
it was
16 years
it
ago.
was 2012, 2011, 2011, 2012, one or two.
Right, right. So you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? All right, so 11, 12 years ago. And it's been in the same place 3 times since then. So we can't sit around here and act like the clubs in this area work so good together that people are clamoring to come back to Texas because it was a win. We got so much shit to do here, but why we can't get a motherfucking roundup? Because we're not organized. When you go
Or
to the roundup, regardless, now don't get me wrong, because I have not been to every last one of them. But when I tell you that they lie to you, like the one that was in Kansas, that got rained the fuck out. Where they
Mm-hmm.
made these people pay all this money saying it wasn't gonna rain, and then motherfucker the whole field flooded out.
Mm-hmm.
If that, and don't get me wrong, because I'm gonna tell you, in Sturgis, it might be a tornado, a hailstorm, or whatever the case is, but they got a backup plan. Black people ain't got no backup plan, so that's why we're always. That's why if you ever go to Sturgis, bro, when I say they got roads closed off, they making sure that hey, boom, you want to go through them tunnels, man, you can do all of that, and it's organized the whole thing because that's where a bulk of their money comes from. Look at pound for pound. The city of Memphis shuts the fuck down for their event. So when you organize, you know what I'm saying? You get organized.
But do you think that it would be more organized if it was in the same place every year? Like
yes.
Sturgis is in Sturgis, South
Every
Dakota,
every every year.
every fucking year. So do you think it would be more organized if it's in the same place every year?
Yes. I do.
Thank you, Mr. Du Bois.
I do. I'm thinking if you came up with a just like a blueprint or even the resume, you got the introduction, the body, and then the closing.
Hmm.
Something might change a little bit in the in betweens, but you got your format that you go by directly. That should be even if it's in different cities. Whoever comes up with it should transfer that information and say you go by this for the bulk of it, and then insert your shit in between.
Well,
So this,
that's how it's supposed to be. But the thing about it is, you got certain heads of clubs, and you got certain people in clubs. They haven't been taught that, so they're gonna insert what they think is right now. And I'm gonna tell you something. You can't tell me, and this is I'm just my opinion. You can't tell me out of all that money that's being passed through, you know what I'm saying, to these people that they ain't keeping that shit. You can't tell me that. Ain't nobody getting got. You can't tell me ain't nobody pocketing none of that money. My thing is when they had that motherfucking Kansas City, Kansas, which is the origination of the Roundup, they put us in a motherfucking dried up lake. Okay? And then like Deesky said, that shit rang the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I just feel like you said it, Stacy, you said it, Deesky, it's organization. So if it's organization, then shit, organization, unorganization is just motherfucking unorganization. It ain't got nothing to do with race,
Right.
black or white. But I ain't gonna lie to you. There have been times that I've had more fun at a white event than a black event. Can anybody agree with that?
Mm-hmm. Cause it's organized better. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
I think that, but back what you just said. I want to ask you, what is white people shit?
So let me get Stacy back up in there. All right, Stacy. All right, so check this out. White people shit. We all know what
Sorry.
white people shit is this. If motherfuckers over there trying to pet buffalo, draft Stacy. Have anybody you? If any one of y'all went to pet a buffalo?
Nah, because I ain't been around no damn
No,
buffalo, but I
I
go pet a
wouldn't.
motherfucking buffalo.
Okay, well then you got a death wish.
But
White
have
people
anybody
shit.
ever been?
White people
Go
shit
ahead.
is jumping off a cliff, off a perfectly good cliff into a pool of water. That's white
That's
people shit.
bullshit.
I've done it.
That's bullshit.
I've done it in Hawaii.
See, then you was out there doing white people
Absolutely.
shit. Everything that I grew up not being able to do that I seen white people do is white people shit to me.
Okay. Well, I used to cow tip, and we had motherfucking fun. Cow sleep standing up. So it's like we said, okay, we got $10. We
That's
go
why
jump
we
in the
sleep.
pasture. Yeah, we go jump in the pasture in commerce and we go push their ass down. Now you don't know if you're pushing a cow or a bull. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
my thing is you're gonna have to jump the fence, and that's how you win your money. Is that white people shit?
Yes, that's white people shit.
No, and I think that that's a culture thing. That's just country shit.
Hold
Cause
up, hold up. But check it out though. But check it out though. We all grew up the same but different because see, I wouldn't. Ain't no way in hell I'm fucking with a cow.
yeah,
Nothing. The only thing I
we
want
used to
from a
count
cow
all the
is beef and ice cream. Shit.
But what I'm saying is, if we decided to get together, say for instance, I'm just saying it for the sake of the show. DT Mob, star players, the Statues Queens. We got together and we said we're gonna throw a bonfire. You think white people? You think black folks? I mean, that's white people shit. We ain't going that shit.
Hold up. I
time.
never said that we wouldn't entertain it. But that's
Oh,
white
okay.
people shit.
Really?
That's white people shit.
Wow.
I
Who
don't
the
What's
fuck?
black
know.
Okay.
people shit then?
So hold up, hold
I
up.
think I guess I'm
Okay,
asking. I'm
again.
asking the wrong
What
goddamn question. What's black
again?
people shit?
Shit. Shit. Nigga, come on. I think how you
Stacy,
gonna ask me
Stacy.
what the fuck black people
I'm
shit
not.
is, fool? Like
I'm
nigga, you
not
know
gonna
what I'm
ask you because
saying?
you. Hey, hey, hey. I'm not gonna ask you because you's a nigga. I'm gonna ask Stacy. I'm gonna ask Stacy. What is white
This
people?
out
What is
here
black people shit?
snatching Earl. What? Snatching Earl?
Clapping back. What is this?
I know you ain't fucking better. Hey, black people shit is when you walk in at the cookout, first thing you want to know is who made that motherfucking potato
Who made
salad.
the goddamn potato salad?
Oh, black people shit. Who coming? Who all gonna be there? Before I come, who all gonna be there? That's some black people shit. Cause
Oh,
you know, if Shay and them coming, I ain't coming. You don't fuck with her. I
yeah.
ain't,
That's your first cousin. I don't fuck with
they want
her.
they want to know who gonna be there before they get there. And then if you don't know how to play trump, Uno, or spades, get your ass on.
Look
That's
like
black
black.
people.
Like blacks talk about black people shit is not swimming in the pool, not getting their hair wet.
Oh, hey, oh, oh, oh.
No,
That's the case. If that's the case, we're gonna see that shit this weekend. Cause I guarantee you, ain't no black women finna jump in that goddamn pool at Fountain Squad.
Baby,
I
let
would
me tell
love
you,
to.
I will jump in that pool in a minute, and
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that.
not this weekend though, Trey. Let me
I
get my braids.
see.
Let me get my braids back. Don't do me like that. Let me get my braids back.
Stacie, let me ask you a question. So you're in the women's hair fashion, hair shit, whatever.
Okay.
What? Why are more black women putting wigs on, extending their lashes, doing all this cosmetic shit? Now I'm just gonna stick to the hair, the lashes and things like that. Why? Why?
Versatility.
what has driven our black women to that?
Versatility. The mindset of the woman has changed. Our money has changed. Uh, uh, the pandemic has birthed more entrepreneurial black women. Just the mindset of the woman. I'm making money. I can do what the fuck I want to do. If I want green hair today and orange hair tomorrow, because I can. Just the versatility of it all. And most black women, I can say, under those wigs are natural. And our natural hair ain't gonna do what I want what this wig will do. This hair will stay curly. My hair ain't gonna. It's not gonna do what I want it to do. I
So
think that's the main reason why women prefer to wear fake hair. The
so
versatility of it.
but I get that. I get the versatility. Um, but at some point, right, it's gotten so expensive that you can't even really go to a professional to do it right.
Well, that's not true because you can afford whatever you want to. Because
I
had
don't
somebody
believe that. I
see
don't believe
before
that.
they pay their rent.
I want a Maybach. I want a Maybach, but I can't afford it.
Shit.
I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I
Then
want a
to
Maybach.
upgrade both. You can afford what you want to afford.
No, I
You
want to
can
afford the
afford
Maybach. I want to, but I can't. It's just not feasible.
okay.
You know what
That's
I'm
just
saying?
on you. People do what they want to do. I like it. Probably because that's just another avenue of my income, but they do. Women have paid me before they paid their rent, and I'm okay with that because that's something you have to deal with. But they want what they want, and I don't knock anybody for we. Okay, so as women, we have children. We go through all these life changes, this whatever. I'll go get an oil change on my car. I'll go get a tune up on my car so it'll run better. But I won't do anything for myself for me to feel better. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So women, we do those things to ourselves so that we can feel better in some kind of way, because life is bogging us down. We still got to go to work like a man. We still got to come home like the maid and clean up. We still got to take care of the kids like the nurse. Who is taking care of us? Who is doing things for us? So when we do those things like that, get our hair done, get our nails done, get our lashes done, I want to feel a type of way,
Right. Right.
and that's it.
So Stacy, I get that, and I agree with you what you're saying because men do the same shit. Men do the same thing. We want to feel a certain type of way, but most often when men floss like that, it's because we want other people to think that we up. We want other people to think. I just compare it to a Harley Davidson versus a Honda. Everybody know I'm a Harley Davidson guy, but I'm not a Harley Davidson guy. I had a Honda VTX, and I swore about it Honda VTX. I was like, fuck them Harleys. I'm going to ride what I want to ride. I'm going to ride what I like to ride until I got on the Harley and I felt the comfort of it and things of that nature, and it became a movement. My thing is that speaking from a man's point of view, I see a lot of guys out there. Now, my thing is boots. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay for what I like. I like exotic boots, so fuck it. I'm gonna work hard and I'm gonna play hard and I'm gonna pay for
Right.
those boots because I like it. It makes me feel good to put something on. It makes me feel good to get those compliments. It makes me feel good to do that. So I get what you're saying, but you got some women out there and some. Okay, first of all, you got some women out there that feel that they have to have that on to be accepted and to look good versus going natural. But you got some white women out there, since we talking about that, that feel like they got to get the lips, they got to get the ass because then they are the very ones that they say they don't even like to look like the very
Mm-hmm.
ones they say they don't like.
That
So
they
my
say that
thing
they
is,
want to be like,
so
yeah.
yeah, so my thing is, so when you just said you said that's really not your lane. You are a professional cosmetologist. So by you being a professional cosmetologist, you're only concerned with the income that's generated by what you do, right? You don't go any deeper than
No,
why they want to get it.
no, my that's not my. This is not a money driven thing for me. I
Oh,
do
okay.
a lot of different stuff. My hands are in a lot of different things. So I really like, and other than a doctor, we probably the only people that can legally and professionally put our hands on somebody. Um,
You
but
got a
I change
masseuse.
I change lives. You know, people get up out my seat, or even if we have a conversation, you gonna go away thinking of just a little bit different. I'm a problem solver. I'm gonna help you figure some shit out. It don't have nothing to do about. I might do your hair and you feel whatever, and you're gonna be very cute. But we gonna work some shit out when you sit down in my chair. We
Right.
gonna talk about some
But
things.
what Thriller just said, now no cap, I get a retwist before I would get put gas in my car. It's a stress reliever. Definitely get it. Well, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
That's the
But
dumbest
my
shit I
thing
ever heard.
is, that's
Boy,
the
you be
dumbest shit I ever heard.
boy,
Boy, you yo
if I
get
could
your
delete
young
if I
ass
could
off here with that
delete
bullshit.
boy, if I could delete
No,
that comment and
hey,
throw the whole nigga in the
but
trash.
but you think about it. That's how he feels because it
Right,
is.
right.
You being even a man, you built up to be the provider, the breadwinner,
Mhm.
the strong one, the everything. So everything is on your shoulders too for you to have this persona about what a man, the perception of a man. So when you go somewhere, you got a time to unwind or relax or even just have a conversation with somebody that you know it ain't gonna go nowhere.
Right.
You know,
Well, you're right about that. I can't say because the black man's country club is the barbershop. The person
right?
that probably know the most about you is your damn barber. Now I agree with that. Now I'm just fucking with
Yeah,
Thriller. That's my nephew, so I can fuck him like that. But my thing is, when these women, let me ask you this though, Stacy. When do you do white women hair too?
I do. Hair is texture. I do. I do hair. Hair is not
Okay, so
color.
this
Hair is
okay,
texture.
so not so it's safe to say that you say hair is texture, not color. So it's again you could equate that to culture. So really, what you're saying is
Right.
ain't no motherfucking race involved in it.
It's not. It's not. It's just what you
Good,
prefer.
good shit,
I
good
I
shit.
got people who specialize in kids. It's what you prefer. I don't do kids. I don't want it. I don't. You
Fuck them
can't pay me to do
kids.
no kids. But that's what I prefer. It's just your preference, culture wise or vagina
But
or
when did
penis wise.
when did women stop liking their natural eyelashes? You have some women that won't even come out. They won't even be
Hold
out
up,
unless they have a set of
Stacy got
lashes.
eyelashes on, man. She got
I
eyelashes on.
do, I do, I do, and I can tell you for years I never wore lashes, only until it was my first hair show, and I had to get all dolled up, and I put those lashes on, and it made I already got big eyes, but it made my eyes look bigger and more exaggerated and all of that. So I just felt like, damn, I like it. I like it. Not that you like it, I like it. So people are just doing what they like. But
Right.
I think people doing what
That
they like.
that's good shit. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't hate on no. I've never been one thing. I've never been. I ain't never been a hater. I don't give a damn what you got. You can make $1 million. Just give me my 350 that you owe me. And my
That's
thing
it.
is, I just look at it. I just look at it like this. A lot of people are so concerned with what other people are doing that
Right.
they neglect they neglect to fix their own shit. You concerned with who I'm screwing. You concerned with who I'm messing with. What kind of money I got? Oh, that nigga ain't got no money. He riding around in that Benz. He ain't really got no money. It ain't really none of your motherfucking business what I got. You know what
It's
I'm saying?
really it's really not. But I do think broke is loud and rich and comfortable is quiet. You know,
now
broke is loud,
that's real shit. That's real
broke.
shit. But
Yeah.
the thing about because I know I'd say there's a difference between rich and wealthy. When I worked at Neiman Marcus, I experienced rich people, I
Hmm.
experienced wealthy people. Rich people had attitudes, they had all this shit. Wealthy people, they drove Toyota Camrys. See what
Yes,
I'm saying? So I totally
yes.
get what you're saying, but then I've experienced broke people. Hell, and there's a difference between broke and poor. Poor is a state of mind. Broke is
Well, yeah.
financial. And I think
Hmm.
that a lot of people, so I'm glad we had you on the show because a lot of people they get the shit misinterpreted because we think when we see a woman with blue hair, I saw a woman with blue hair one time, or green, or red, or orange. I was like, what the fuck? That shit look crazy as
I
fuck. The reason why I said that was because it was in my mind, it was unrealistic for a black woman to have blue hair in her head. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see white women with blue hair in their head and tatted up and pierced up, and it's normal
think it's
for
the
us to
norm,
see that.
right? Right.
White people
Hmm.
shit.
Yeah.
And we're not trying to be like anybody. Just things have changed. You don't know if she was just in a hair show, like you say. Shit, mind your business. Whatever I got, I ain't asking you for it. So shit, I like it.
So let me say this. Let me say this. The reason why I asked the question in the first place is because drag got women putting all that shit on 'em.
I don't
When they
think so because
look,
because women
I'm
don't
telling you, it
women
was a
don't
whole
do that.
study done. It was a whole study done.
Mhm.
And the thing about it, the crazy part is that women wanted to look like men. Men were the ones that had it going on. They the ones that had the lashes in the hair. And women started to look at these men and say, fuck, if this shit make a dude look good, I know it's gonna make me look good. And
But we
that's
don't
where
do
it came
drag.
from. I'm telling y'all right now, all this shit that women are doing came from drag queens. And it's fucked up
Is
as
that
it
your opinion?
sounds, it's the
Is
truth.
that your opinion?
That's my final answer.
I don't think so.
Shit.
So because they overdo it. It's a overdoing, and
And that's
nobody said
fine.
drag
That's
day.
fine. But y'all seen how but I'm using y'all as a general sense. But
That's fine. You can get
women seen how good men were looking when they were in drag and they wanted that. And so what you have is the whole flippity flop. The men acting like women that's teaching women how to be women, how to look good for men. And that's exactly what the motherfuckers was doing. They was looking good for men, and
okay. So
now
where did that come from? Then?
what do you mean?
That whole thing that they wanted to, like you saying, the boys want to be girls or look like girls. So where did that come from? Where had that been taught? Was that taught from the single parent aspect of it,
Well,
or the
well, guess
father in the home
well,
aspect of it?
well,
What was that being taught?
well you can't say either or because I mean you can't say oh because the father wasn't present because it's little dudes that just like little dudes. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing about the femininity. You know, even in some of the old shows, man, some of these women and the way that they had them dressed, and you know what I'm saying. They like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying. Like dudes, it was a whole weird situation. But anyway, yeah, it started with
You go back
being in drag.
to the 1920s where the courts, the people on the judges and the magistrates, they had the big white wigs on. They wasn't trying to be feminine. They wore those white wigs
No,
to
that's exactly, man. Them motherfuckers was gay. It was a secret society. They only show us the shit that's PG. You got to understand that everything we've seen from any time past us, it's been PG'd for us. You can't tell that the parliament was full of faggot, punks, homosexuals. You can't say that.
people, Eric alphabet people.
You can't say that shit.
But but
So,
but but the thing But the thing about it is, I mean, I don't know. I can't say I agree with that. I mean, because I'm gonna tell you right now. I went to New Orleans. I haven't been. I've only been to New Orleans two times in my life. I just, and I went a little bit further up Bourbon Street than I should have, and yeah, I did. And I ended up, and they was jamming like a motherfucker. The DJ was jamming like a motherfucker. So I sat in there, and this I thought it was a woman, walked up to me and pat me on. She put his hand on my shoulder, and said, "You having a good time?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" But he was whatever they want to be called was Dexter Nine. But you know
Champ,
what though, bro? I'm gonna tell you something though. But
hey
I
Joe.
sat there because I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I sat there and I watched the motherfucking drag show. The shit was funny to me. It was
right.
entertaining. So I
It was
think that I don't think it's so much. I don't think. I think to me, I've always thought that women putting on long lashes, women putting on long wigs or whatever. I thought it was a thing of, and I'm glad Stacey's on here tonight so she could clear it up a little bit as from a woman's perspective. I often thought that shit they just trying to look like white girls. That was when I was young, because white girls had the long stringy hair, but that's not true because history tells us that even the black Seminoles, which is us, they had long shiny black hair and it was
Mm,
straight. So
and
my
it was
thing
great.
is, yeah, and it was straight as hell. So, but then you have people from different regions and people from different walks of life. They had kinky hair. So, when I got my locks, I learned about texture. I didn't know shit about texture. I didn't know nothing about
Mm-hmm.
texture. And so in my mind, I felt like I would never get no damn dreads. I was like, I ain't gonna never have no motherfucking locks. But once I started it and I started the journey, I could understand what she's saying because it made me
Mm-hmm.
feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you do it, it's a that's why I say you can equate the texture thing to, because just like with lashes. I've seen some women at the club with lashes on, them motherfuckers so long it seem like their eyes closed. And I'm like,
Hey,
that's why you keep
those are
running into
called
that pole.
palm catchers, man. They was designed to catch sperm.
It was
What?
not designed to catch
They
sperm.
was designed to catch sperm.
Hoes
In
been
their
getting blinded
eyes?
for themselves.
Man,
They ain't been
Google
designed
Google
to catch no
Google
sperm.
comb catch Google comb catchers and watch them
You
caterpillars
could
pop up.
you could Google white toenails. Shit, that mean you got good pussy. It don't mean it's true.
What?
I ain't never
Look at
heard that. There's a lot of black toenails out there.
the
It's some
Urban
new shit to
Dictionary. Look
me.
up white toenail polish. Shit, that don't mean it's true. That
Oh
just
my
means
god.
it's out there.
Wait a minute. I'm learning some new shit tonight. White toe, so white toenails meant that?
Look in the Urban Dictionary and look up white toenail polish.
Wow. Damn,
Wow.
I'm gonna be when I see motherfucker white toenail polish, I'm like, oh, she got some good pussy. I'm gonna be like, ooh, she got some good pussy. She got white
Say,
toenail.
man.
Bitch, that bitch got that barracuda.
Big brr.
Yeah, you better watch out for the motherfucking barracuda, man. You got that barracudas, boy. Hey, man, let me tell you how you sitting outside your own goddamn house.
Damn.
But I'm just saying some things were taboo in the black community and some things are taboo in the white community. Like I said in the beginning, back in the day, you never heard a black man, talk about he eat coochie. Now that's what these stupid niggas start out with. Shit, I eat your ass. I eat your coochie. Yeah, I eat ass. Walk around that saying that dumb ass shit. Yeah, I eat ass. I eat booty. Who walks around saying they eat booty?
But I think the black culture I think that's why it's so kind of taboo too. The black culture and the white culture, black people were conservative. You know what I'm saying? Black people were, even though we didn't do that because what my grandmother used to always say, you are to be seen and not to be heard. Like you better not come opening your mouth saying, not that we wasn't educated, not that we didn't know what we were talking about, but you better not come in here saying nothing. You better not sit around grown people conversation. We just didn't do what they did because they grew up free, I guess. And we
But
we
we
we wasn't.
Hey,
but we
Pimp
didn't
said you gonna
start
have
at
all
we
these
it,
women putting white toenail polish on their
but
toes.
but 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 it started acting. It
Why?
started acting. It started acting. I mean, it was taboo until Booty Talk 66 came out. When Booty Talk 66 came out on video, then people started doing everything. Because I remember Minaj A. Trois,
I,
Janet Jackman. Oh,
hey, I still got 44.
nigga
Oh my goodness.
66 and shit.
Oh my goodness.
And then Cherry T,
I
the ass.
You can't find no beta tape player to play that motherfucker on.
Hell no. That's why you go
got
to
it on bootleg DVD.
nudeafrica.com. I got it.
Booty.
It's on. I mean, they told me I don't know this. You can go to nudeafrica.com and see all this shit. I don't
Oh,
know because
what
I
you
don't
say? Let
know.
me type it in. What you say?
Nudeafrica.com. I'm just saying, I don't know about it.
Hold on.
You know.
Let me click that real quick.
I don't know. Hey, Stacy, you might see somebody you know on this shit because it's
Oh god
amateur.
damn.
Guess what? I don't judge nobody for nothing they do. I don't
Nah,
hate
man.
on nobody and I don't wait on nobody.
She
But
said what
see, the
she
thing
said.
about but the thing about it is I think it's like what it all boils down to. Like we were saying, it's about different cultures, man. Even when it comes to relationships, even if when it comes to what you want out of life, it's about different cultures. There was this guy I was gonna do sound for this band, and he was like, "Well, who have you done sound for? Who have you sang with?" And I was like, "Oh, I done sang with Gerald Levert. I done sang with Dave House. I'm naming them, and I done sound for these people." And he was like, "Oh, black music," and so that
Mm,
startled me. And so I came back and I said, "Say, man, let me ask you something. What's black music? Because there's only two types of music for me." He said, "What?" I said, "Music that I like and music that I don't like."
Mhm.
And I like all kind of music, bro. Don't you know when I'm walking every day, I listen to chain gang music. You
mm,
know that chain like back in the day when them prisoners were working on the chain gang. I listen to that shit and see my thing, and the reason why because it keeps me grounded. But I think that when you have when we insert race into everything we do, when we say that's white people shit or that's black people shit, I think that right there limit us because there was a time where black folks around here we didn't go no farther than the West End in Dallas. We went to the West End. We thought we was a shit. Then we migrated on to Greenville Avenue and we thought it was shit. Then we got to don't let us go to Lolo's Chicken and Waffle and Grapevine and South Lake, nigga. How many black folks you know hang out in South Lake? So they would say that's white people shit. To me, I just think it's shit you like and shit you don't like.
mm.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
That's it.
growing up, that I mean, it was that. But see, that's the whole thing, though. And this is what's so cool about these panel of people that sit before you guys because we got Dre. You 49 or 50.
49.
Okay, so you and I are the same age. Stacy, you
And
how
I
old?
am not you
21.
guys' age.
I know you're
FYI.
not. What I'm saying
Damn.
is, although Dre, you and I came up, you know what I'm saying, and we got the first of the first. Stacy's
Mm-hmm.
generation got the seconds or thirds of the first. You get what I'm saying? So being that we are so new to the things that has gone on in our lives, everything that we do, we're creating the history
Mhm.
as they are coming up in our history. You know what I'm saying? Our dashes are intermingling right now, so to speak.
Definitely.
You know
And
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
you guys have laid the foundation and we came and just kind of added to or kind of tweaked it a little bit or made it our own. And then
Made
the
it your
people behind
own.
yeah, they did the same thing. You know, as your mindset changes, things change. Things are different. Things are better. And you would
You
hope that they are
Well,
better and better.
you grow.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then you got to look at it like this. Pep just said, growing up, you better not get caught in lunch. When I was at Roosevelt High School, I didn't know
Mhm.
what no motherfucking Cedar Hill was. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never went to DeSoto. I never went to Duncanville. I never went to Cedar Hill. I damn sure didn't come to Lancaster. So my
Damn,
thing, but
so
as we
go to
got
the world.
older, yeah, because we were told at that time that was not culture. We were told it's racist over there. Or they this and that. Then now you look at Lancaster, Lancaster's 87% black. You know what I'm saying? We
Mhm.
didn't go to no motherfucking Waxahachie or Red Oak, Oak Villa. We never heard that shit. Now you go out
Yeah.
to Red Oak, that motherfucker down there 50% black. So it depends on, and then you go to Dixon Circle, where I ran the streets at, you motherfucker, you just shit. You
They
ain't see
growing
no motherfucking
gardens.
white folks. Now you go over there
They
now,
got gardens on
it's
the farms. You're
it's
like,
it's
what?
a so I'm just saying. So it just depends on where the fuck you at, you know.
Yeah,
That was so
that's
racist.
true.
That
What
was
was
racist.
racist?
Yeah, yeah,
that was not racist. Hey, that's just like you said.
yeah, yeah. It
That
was
wasn't
when you
racist.
described a whole race of people, bro. Now all you hear is that's racist, bro.
Nah,
That's
it'd be
racist.
it'd be like hey, but I'm gonna tell you something. When you hear our Hispanic brothers say that, you finna have a good goddamn time, boy.
That- he don't give a fuck. You don't even exist to him. He in that bitch by his goddamn self. He in there doing that shit.
Nah,
Say if you got a homegirl, if you got a homegirl, I had a homegirl that went to school with me. She grew up in the black community. Her name was Letty. If you got a homegirl named Letty, nigga, you done have some good tacos in your life. I'm just telling you what it is. I ain't racist. I'm just keeping it 100. Now I'd
mhm.
rather go down here to Taquera Torres and get a taco versus Taco Bell.
Nah, real talk.
Man, but now you know Taco Bell food. That shit, that ain't nothing but I don't know what the
Mhm.
fuck Taco Bell food is, man.
Horse
That's just
meat.
like these motherfucking barbecue people over here. Notice the barbecue. Just because you got a grill and a suburban, don't mean that you're meant to do barbecue instead of barbecue.
Oh, it's a lot of
Don't.
people with barbecue trucks don't need to be doing barbecue.
Wait a minute. There's a lot of people have your stomach toe up.
Yeah. So my thing is, so you see, you got, and it's just that it's a culture thing. So what I'm saying is, it just depends. We gravitate to where we are accepted the most, and that's in life, that's in cultures, that's in Texas. We gravitate to where we're accepted the most. My barber cut Hispanic hair. My barber cut white boys' hair. He cut brothers' hair. I was like, damn, bro, is it a real difference? And he said the same
Yeah,
things they said. Only difference is the texture.
it's a real difference because it'll take me 30, 45 minutes to cut some black hair. It'll take me 12 to cut some white hair or some Chinese hair or some Indian hair. Yeah, it's a difference.
But Stacy, do you believe this? Do you
Between 30
believe
heads
that?
a day and 10, it's a difference.
But do you believe that? Do you believe that I heard a guy say this when he see a woman with a wig on and long hair and long lashes. He said, "Man, that just mean they ain't happy with themselves. They ain't happy with themselves as a black woman." Do you
That
believe that
couldn't be
shit?
the furthest from the truth. That's the furthest from the truth. That's not true. Because again, we do things that make us happy. Or do things that I feel like this is upkeep. So why should I be penalized for I know a lot of people who do body shaming. Oh, she got her ass done, or she got her titties done, she got her tummy tucked. That woman, that baby came out 10 pounds, 12 ounces, and wrecked her vagina and her stomach. And she can't fix it. The fuck?
Damn, that's a good point. That's a good ass point.
You know
That's a
what
good
I'm saying?
point.
You just ain't got the money to do it. That's why you talking about her. But don't be mad at nobody because they going to fix if your car get wrecked and get hit on the side, you're gonna go and fix it because you look at that every day. When I take my clothes off, I look at my body every day. I don't care.
I,
Do I
I don't
do
want
I want
to,
to do
but
something?
I have
Yeah.
to.
Am I okay? Am I okay with this side roll? Yeah. But I'm okay with me. So it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? If I want to go get something done, I'ma go
But
do
who
it.
makes women feel bad though? The men or the women?
The
I
It's
think
women,
not
the
the men. It's not
I think the
men.
men.
Don't no
I
men
do.
don't make women feel
I
bad.
do.
It's the
And
women.
I only say the men because it's a feel. When women feel rejected, when women feel looked at in a certain type of way. If I took my clothes off and I'm with my man, or I don't have no men, FY, but if I was with my man and I took my clothes off and he poking at my side roll, it ain't that woman when I got my clothes on and my body shape and all of this and I'm snatched. It ain't that woman that made me feel bad. It's this man who I lay down and I have my most intimate moment with. And here you go
I
poking at my
I don't believe that. I don't buy that because ain't no nigga. Look, man, let me tell you something. How many niggas done kicked you out their bed?
not one.
Okay, so if a nigga ain't never kicked you out his bed, you can't even make that statement. It's the mother. See the women. See, this is what I'm saying. Niggas, we put on for the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because if we impressing other
Okay,
niggas, then we
so
gonna get
why is
women.
that? Let me tell you this.
Hold
So
up,
why
hold
is
up,
that?
hold up. I ain't through.
Y'all-
Hold
Okay,
up. So then you got these women that get dressed for other women. They don't get
I
dressed
don't
for the
think
nigga
that's
that.
true. I don't think that's true. I guess because I'm in that industry or whatever, I don't think that women do it for other women. Women do it for themselves and they do it for a man. Only because I have done hair side by side with a man who I know couldn't compete with me. But his chair stayed full because women love the approval of a man in some kind of way.
But what I'm saying, I'm talking about
He
the
gave
when y'all
straight
even have
green purple of a man.
Stacy,
but what I'm thinking, what I'm saying is this here. I'm
white
just
Stacy.
saying, okay. I think what we saying is that when okay, you say like what they body. See, this is the perspective we were wanting tonight on this show because I never looked at it like you said it. I never looked at it like, damn, a whole baby came out as a woman and the body didn't go back to its natural state. So, like, okay, let's just say it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep it real. I don't give a damn about no woman getting no BBL. I don't give a damn about no woman getting no breast augmentation. As long as she is happy with it, it don't matter to me. But you got women out there. that will body shame women quicker than men will, in
That's
my
what I'm
opinion. They be like,
saying.
that bitch, she had work anyway. That bitch, that shit ain't real. She had work,
Yes.
which I think that's the
But
stupidest
I'm
shit
saying
ever.
she probably mad because she ain't got the money to get
But
it
it's the
done,
same difference. That's exactly what
or
I'm
the
saying. Ain't no
confidence,
nigga mad at you because they can't afford a
right?
BBL.
But I
It's
ain't say
really.
I'm not saying mad or whatever. You saying where does the most? What did you ask? I'm sorry.
I asked you who made women feel
Women
worse,
feel
men or women.
they. I think my personal opinion. I think it's men. Now you saying body shaming or whatever somebody saying that could be just pure hate. That could be just
But
whatever.
it's still
But
a
then
feeling. It's still a
when a man
feeling.
say, but then when a man say too, oh baby, you look good, but shit, if I look at me every day and I don't feel okay with something, I want to fix it. Just like if you don't feel okay with your truck or whatever, you gonna go fix it. You gonna go buy
I
another
will.
car.
I
You
will.
gonna
I will.
you gonna.
Well,
I've been
Stacey,
seeing it too much. I'm gonna go get another.
well, I'm Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I can agree with that on you because I didn't feel good about myself, and just being a moment of transparency. That's why you see the weights behind me. That's why you see the bike over here. Because I would put on my shirts, and they wouldn't fit like I thought they would fit. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately for men, I don't know them. I'm not saying they don't get them, but I don't see what shit, man. I don't like my stomach. I'm gonna go get this shit sucked out of me. I'm gonna get a tummy tuck. No, I just got in and I did something that made me feel good. The first thing was to eat right and stop drinking sodas. So my thing was I did that. Now I feel better. So I get what you're saying, but I think that.
Mhm.
But you just touched on something else. I believe that too, D. I believe that if a woman hates on another woman because of her body, whether it's body shame or not, you're just a fucking hater. That's just what it is
You
because
fucking hate.
women will celebrate women more than men will celebrate men.
I celebrate every woman
Because we were
that
taught that
cross
it
my
was
path.
gay.
Every woman.
It was
Because
gay
what?
to celebrate. It was gay to celebrate a man. I don't talk
It was.
about no another nigga, man.
I
Talking
agree.
Nah, man,
celebrating
I
that's
agree.
shit.
bullshit.
Hold
But
up. First off, hold
that's that
up.
mentality.
Hold
That's that
up.
mentality.
You goddamn right. It's the mentality. I was an adult before I could tell another grown ass man, "I love you, bro." Man, that's some
Right.
shit. Man, we didn't do that shit, bro. I did
A
not in
lot of
my
shit
neighborhood.
that we didn't see either. That's a lot of shit that we didn't see either. The male, you actually getting love from your father or from your uncle or from your
Nigga, just from your
whatever else.
partners. You know what I mean?
From
That's why there's so
even
many niggas fucked up right now, bro. And so many niggas
yeah,
that took that route because they partners looked out. Hey, but it was never. I was never one of those posse ass niggas, bro. I was never one of those. You know what I'm saying? Bro. I was always alone, and men were weird to me, bro. Like, nigga, why you act like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be cool as a motherfucker.
Well,
The
see, I
problem
think, I
is
think,
that it
I think,
destroyed
I
the
think,
mentality, bro.
yeah, but I
mhm.
think part of the problem is, like Stacey said, like you said, I think we all agree on this. It's part of the mentality. I tell bro when they leave the mob house, and some of my good friends, hey man, y'all be safe, check in, love you, bro. I
Mhm.
really mean that shit. And my thing is, I think what happened was we grew up thinking that a man can, like I said on the earlier show, I don't have a feminine side. Okay, ain't shit feminine about me. But at the
But
same time, I'm just
we
saying,
all do.
they be like, I'm in touch with my feminine side. Fuck that. I ain't got no goddamn feminine side, nigga. But the thing about it is, but I do have the mindset that I can tell my brother I love him. Man, I love you. Like my brother Pep. I tell him all the time, love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that shit. I tell you, this I love you. But it's a way that it's a way that it's a culture.
You
And
don't
in every
tell me,
culture, in
Joe.
every huh?
You don't ever tell me. I'm joking.
Well,
I'm
don't
joking.
you?
I'm joking.
Hey, but the thing about it is, but the
What?
thing about it is like we get to the point to where just like okay, prime example. Okay, let's say on the bike thing. If I had a son, I got girls, but if I had a son and he needed to ride somewhere, I'm putting my son on the back of my bike if we don't have another means of transportation. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. That's my
Mm.
goddamn son.
What if he
But you
30?
got some other, huh?
What if he 30?
No, well, if he 30,
It's
I'm gonna pay for him an Uber. I ain't putting no nigga. Hey,
All
I'm
of,
not
but
putting no nigga on the
okay.
back of my.
So
Hey,
at
oh
30,
listen, 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 listen.
he a
Hold on,
nigga.
DC. Hold on,
Mhm.
DC. I'm not putting a nigga on my bike who balls just as big as mine. That ain't happening with me. So what I'm saying to you is, But if it's my son, I don't give a damn what age he is. That's the only way we got to get to where we're going. Then that's what's gonna happen. And I don't give
Yeah.
a damn. And I feel like my friends and my people should know me enough to know that it ain't no fuck shit. They should know me enough to know. Nigga, I'm not gonna leave my son stranded because I'm trying to keep up with your norms. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Be like, well, shit, you know it ain't. Man, they gonna what they gonna think about me. So I'm gonna have to leave you in this rain, son. Now fuck them. That's
Hmm.
just how I look at it. You know, and I think that women are. You're right. Men don't celebrate men like we should. That's the problem we have today. That's the disconnect between the older men and the younger men.
It is. It is. It is.
man,
The
and you
the
see
teaching is
that.
gone. And I think that that teaching aspect is gone. Where men would actually teach, or even in school, it was a your principal was a man. Dre, you know, our principal at Vet was a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, where the men in leadership roles have been replaced by women.
But check it out
You
though.
got a you got a single woman at home raising a kid. You go to school, the principal is a woman, your teachers are women, and then you sitting up here like, fuck, they getting on my nerves. I don't want to be with these hoes. I want to be over here with my homeboys. You gravitating over here. That's why we be like, damn, are they all gay or something? Y'all rather date your homeboys than come over here and fuck with us. But
Because
every
niggas
aspect
do
is,
have an innate spirit to be around other men, bro. The problem is there's not enough. We don't. That's like you said. We don't celebrate each other enough to even want to be around. Because guess what? This nigga lying so he can go be with this broad over here.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So now you don't even talk to me like I'm a man. You talk to me like I'm a broad because you so busy trying to be around these motherfuckers all the time. All you know is how to be a woman. Some of these men are so fucking awkward, and we ourselves are awkward because guess what? If that nigga acting any kind of way other than give me some goddamn some oxtail balls and shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But if a man ain't acting like that now, we treat this nigga different because he speaks well, he's educated, he's and he's got a little bit of money. Now he's a whole ass nigga. He's a sucker. He's a simp because he can do whatever the fuck he want to do, and women want him because he can do whatever he want to do.
You know,
I think it's still it's a culture thing again. It's like in our
I
culture, men were taught don't cry. Men were taught don't show any kind of woman emotion that a woman would show. Men were taught
right.
that. And so when we're taught that in these days and times, man, you got to show a little love towards the younger brothers, man, because that's really all they want is your attention. And my thing
Yeah.
is, because I didn't have my dad. My dad died when I was 12 years old. So I had to figure it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, and by me figuring it out, I bumped my head several times. Now, shouts out to the women to that have raised men by themselves. Hell, I don't know. Women are quick to celebrate, just like with Stacy. Your son, what is the Army or the Navy? Which one is it, Stacy?
The Navy. He's in Japan. He lives in Japan.
Yeah, so he went. She celebrated him and all that. You know, my thing is the problem is we have the culture roles confused. Men should be the first to celebrate the achievements of men. Like I say once again, we
Yeah,
not equal. Men and women
yeah.
are not equal. People tend to think we equal. No, we not equal because we men can't have no baby. Okay, and then another thing is women can't have a baby without a man. So we're not equal
Mhm.
in a sense, but we should never men should never be equal to women when it comes to guiding our culture. The men
Right.
should always be at the forefront. That's just
Yeah.
what it is. But in other cultures, you have that. In other cultures, you have men that are at the forefront. They have certain rituals, they have certain ceremonies. But in the black
Hmm.
culture, we fall short simply because it's a I got mine, you got to get yours mentality.
Right.
Right.
And you got to get it out the mud. You got to do it on your own. But then you know what? You go to these jobs or these whatever opportunities. Oh, I don't want to feel like I'm giving you favoritism. But then you got these Hispanics. Man, if you go to Taco Bell, Jack in the Box, ain't nobody even barely speak English. But guess
None.
what? Everybody listen, and everybody they getting everybody on. But then in the black culture, you got, oh, I don't want them to think I'm, hell yeah, come on. Come on, let me give you the
So
answers to the
so
test.
now
I want them to be I want you to be favored in
Right.
some kind of way. I do. Cause it's been unfair for a long time.
it's been a very unfair. And then the thing about it, even like in my industry, in the sound industry, I was doing this shit before everybody was doing it, but I taught three other guys. Now they higher than me on the sound totem pole. They are, and I'm fine. I'm good with that because now I'm older, so I ain't ripping and running like that. And what I do is I sit back and watch them work, and I have my chest stuck out. Why? Because I taught them. And that's how the
Right.
homage comes, when you pay homage to them because you taught these men. So Stacy, she's right when she say our problem is we're not teaching these young men how to truly be men. We teach them our definition of what it is to be a nigga, but we ain't teaching.
Yeah.
Real niggas don't do that. Real players
And
don't do that.
that's the only thing that's gonna last is what's being taught. Even you teaching a young man or teaching a woman you involved with, you gotta teach people how to love or how to love you because they don't know you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even your children, they don't know how you was raised. You know how they was raised, but they don't know how you was raised. They don't know why you are hard like you are, or how you grew up, or how you whatever.
Right.
You
Right.
gotta teach them.
So at the end of the day, that's it. Well, man, it's been a great show, man.
You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Like, man, and I'm
Thank you
telling you,
guys for having me on. I
time.
appreciate coming in you guys' house, putting my feet on the coffee table
You know what I'm talking about? Fuck your couch.
with my white toes. Hey guys, this Friday, Statuist Queens presents the second annual Sneaker Ball. It's going to be at 201 Executive Way in DeSoto, Texas. Doors open at 8, but we will probably be there by 9. I'm just saying. But no, come on out. We're going to have a good time. Phantom Squad is going to be Saturday. I mean, how many years is it, Dre? 24?
They got 24 years just like us. Yep.
4 years in the game. The longevity is crazy. Like I love, love, love it. Love to see everybody come out, pull up for everybody, support everybody. Like I love
And
you guys.
last but not least, I want everybody, and I'm gonna always put this thing and plug in about my sisters, man. Say if y'all want to see some beautiful women, fellas, if you want to just, even if you just married, whatever you are, you just want to see some eye candy. You want to see
You
some
can live.
beautiful women that's gonna be dressed up with some badass sneakers on. Come to the sneaker ball Friday. Trust me, you're gonna see it. And then we're gonna round it out. We're gonna go over the family squad and fuck them for 24 years. And then we got some stuff in between, but I got to go up to June 9th and 10th, baby. It's the 24-year anniversary of DT Mod. You know, we got our 25th coming up next year, so we done scaled it down a little bit. That Friday night, we're gonna have what we call the backyard meet and greet. And then that Saturday, we're gonna have what we call Splash Waterfall, baby. Splash Waterfall Day Party. And then that night, we're gonna have that summer bash right out. So the tickets are coming next week. The bands, get your bands here in the DT Mob member. But before all that happens, we need to see y'all in the place Friday. Trust me, we need to see. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm not just saying it because they my girls. I'm saying it because if you want to
The
see some
boys, the
nice
boys, the
ups,
boys are gonna be there. Ladies, the boys are gonna be there.
Stacy likes the boys,
I
fast
like the
ass.
boys.
The boys that go
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah,
So, man, look, I appreciate both of y'all for popping in, man. I appreciate it, everybody out there in the internet world for rocking with us. You know what I'm saying today, man. Hopefully, having a woman's insight on the show, man. You know what I'm saying. Hey, man, we blew up today. I ain't seen that many people pop up.
Hey, DC,
Yeah,
you know what we need to do, man?
what's that?
I think if we can get, I say we just started out once, I guess, twice a month, just starting out, or maybe more if she's available. Because see, one thing about her, Stacey, she ain't scared to talk. If we could just get her perspective for at least, I say at least 30 minutes. Now, if it roll on into the show, roll on to the show. We can,
Yeah.
man. Would you like to come back, Stacey? You know,
I would. I enjoy myself, and I really do like what y'all got going on. I support y'all. Yeah, I think it's really good because it's real and it's needed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and I think people are so used to watered down and fake that when they get real, it's refreshing. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So I think kudos
yeah.
to you guys.
I
Derek the
appreciate
Thank
it.
you,
Upgrade
thank you,
Bowler
man.
and Dreezy the Bagneasy. He got about 27 names like Puppy. God damn. Just narrow it down. Andre Lindsay. Shit.
God damn, God damn it. Now you know Dallas trying to stir up on this motherfucker. She done called my name.
Hey, but you
You
in
didn't
an
have to say your
undisclosed
middle name
location.
because I know it.
You in a in a disclosed location.
Hell yeah, I'm in
You
a
know,
disclosed location. But
Yeah.
I tell you
yeah,
what, man,
I know
I'm gonna say
it's man.
but once again, real quick, y'all, before we get out of here, man, thanks Stacy, aka Barb, badass Red Bone, Statue Queens for
Uh,
coming on. We're not gonna just have her. We're gonna have a lot of other women because the women were saying that man, y'all speaking on women's stuff, but you don't have a woman on there to get a woman's perspective.
Right,
And I ain't gonna
right.
lie to you, having you on here tonight, I got a whole different perspective on a few things. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing that thing.
That's
Hmm.
good. Keep
And
knowing and
ladies,
keep
don't be
going.
afraid. Don't be afraid to talk. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to be seen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of them, they, you know what? A lot of time women don't come on because at 8 o'clock they turn into somebody else. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Pumpkins.
When they goddamn right.
They turn into pumpkins.
Soon as they get out of
Wow.
work, you're like, oh shit, who was that? You know what I'm
Hey, that's when them wigs come off and them bras and they start scratching their tits and shit. Hey, and that ain't just black people shit. That's some woman shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit.
saying? We can talk about she that took her wig off.
Okay, them wigs come off, they scratching them braids to the back, baby.
Man,
Fuck that. Okay. Just
anyway, we
saying.
appreciate
Stacy,
y'all, man, and I know we got a little long in the tooth tonight, but I didn't want to cut anybody off, and you know what I'm saying. When the show is rolling, you know what I'm saying. But unfortunately, I got to get off. I got man. Look, y'all know what I
You
got
hungry.
he,
as
You
he
hangry.
got to go fuck with a white girl.
I'm
That chicken breast in that air fryer.
hungry
He
than a
finna go
white
get some
woman.
white meat.
Some white meat.
You know what? I'm out. 'Cause y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know
Bye.
my life.
Love y'all.
All right,
Have a
peace.
good one.